knock someone out, or did I get knocked out?
God,
I got knocked out with me tens. Jesus Christ! That's 60 cents in. Let me see what the prize money is on here. Payout $6 to $1.92. I'm in for $1. I have to come for 6 or not. One more ticket.
What's this poker game on?
This is on PartyPoker.
Right, raffle and poker game drafted. What else have we got to do? 12 Days of Christmas. Let's get that up as well.
PartyPoker. PartyPoker.
Someone just joined. That's probably from you.
What's that, mate?
Someone just joined the poker server. Probably from Glorious's posts. Right, so social you mean? So
Oh, someone's just joined the poker server.
someone just signed up there.
I've gone live and I've got that advert posted on. Who was it?
It might
Whose
be
was it? Can you see whose it was?
Rafacucci, Rafo Salty, C5H8. Weird name. Weird old fucking name. Right. That's that done. That done. Right, main server. It's just so much to do. Once it's done, it's going to be fucking amazing. Everything goes live at the same time. But
yeah, I've just got into that game with my ticket.
You got it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a dangerous game. I've been knocked out 3 times. I'm just about to not get knocked out again. Let's see. What's your handle on here?
Hey?
What's your handle on here? Glorious.
Oh, shit. I hate when my phone does this.
Nine for the straight. Yeah, I need it. Yeah, I needed it.
he's gone out.
I'm going to re-enter against all fucking better judgment just because you're in a tournament now.
Want to go Shirley a hand, babe?
Have we not asked Ryan to the Fortnite crew on her card? Because she said.
Yeah, you have to wait till she's back.
My tables, everyone's on the same chips.
Yeah.
All on 50, 40. Your table must have been massive.
I don't know where my application's gone for some reason. Streaming, I'm not streaming. My media's gone. What's happening here then?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish on land. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go again.
It.
Fucking passed it out, mate, and honest, it just fly through the air for about 5 minutes, and then just land in the sea, like miles away, and then just start pulling fish in.
Mental.
I like mackerel bashing and that.
Mackie bashing. Oi, oi, how's it going? Nice.
Days are gone quick, man. I'm with you Friday, Sunday, and then I'm thinking about whole next week as well. I got laid off, so I'll probably end up getting a job after the holidays.
Oh man. So yeah. Horrible time to be laid off, isn't it? Fucking this time of the year.
Always.
Fucking arseholes, people.
It was time for a change anyways. If anything, is just some things are just meant to be, like life happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Easier.
Does, mate, does.
One
It's how you handle it, on.
one door closes and another one opens.
I'll tell you this, it'd be a lot easier if we handle it. I could handle a lot more money.
Yeah.
Make things a lot easier. What up, the G?
Mr. G
Mr.
Mr.
G.
G Spot.
has returned.
What's happening, Romies?
Yeah, good man. How's the weather there? Pick up a bit.
It's holding out on the rain side, wetting like the floor's wet and it's windy. It's not.
I was just telling someone about the weather warnings in American in on like text chat, and I was like, I said, yeah, like some parts, like where you are, I've got a red warning. I was like, what's that mean? I was like, well, it was like tornadoes. I was like, yeah, we don't really get bad weather, do we? Even though it's like,
No.
We fucking shit ourselves
even though
when we
it's
have
bad,
yellow
it's like,
one.
no.
Okay, how about this one?
How's
The
take off?
the first time I was ever out there when they had them sirens going off in Houston, right? It's like the World War II sirens going off all around the city. All this sort of weird, like, and I'm sitting out on a balcony smoking a joint, and my missus rang me. She went, "Have you gone inside the bathroom?" And I went, "No." She went, "Can't you hear the sirens?" I went, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I said, "No one's bombing America." She went, "No, no,
Waiting
no,
for
it's
the
a weather
Russians.
warning. You got to get in and go in the bathroom and lay in the bath." I was like, "Oh, fuck off." So anyway, put down the phone. I thought, fuck that.
I feel
I'm
you
a
with the
British man. I'm
time.
fucking
Like go with
smoking
the
my
time.
joint. I'm gonna smoke my joint, right? All of a sudden, a flock of birds, mate. The sky went all fucking quiet, and this flock of birds just was flight, just all coming out of the place where the darkness was and all that, just flying over me. And I thought, right, if they're getting out of Dodge, I am and all.
I'm fucking getting out, yeah.
But
I
fucking
think you
hell,
had
it
time to
turned
finish.
over.
I think you could have finished
Tornado
it.
turned over a couple of cars and all that. It did.
What was that,
Funny.
Pippa?
I think you had time to finish the joint.
Yeah.
Seriously, when you're used to it, like you lot are, like you've got snakes and shit. Like to us, if I remember there's one of the admin here, a little Texan woman, and she brother sent me a picture of like rattlesnake, and I'm like, run, get away, and she's like, no, send me a picture to me. She shot the fucking thing. You're used to it over there. Like for us, it would be like, oh my god, tornadoes. Mum was out there with a spade
Bro.
hacking the fucking thing up.
If I'm gonna go by a tornado, I'll be happy. That's a good way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me take my
Yeah.
picture, finish my joint. Either you're gonna get me or I'm gonna be gone.
You know.
No, that's true.
When we get a yellow warning, mate, it's a fucking all locking the doors here.
That's what I'm saying. And I felt stupid because the person was
Okay,
like,
here.
what's a red one? And I'm like, well, danger to life. Like, tornado. It's like, well, no, like really strong winds. I was like, yeah, I'll shut up.
I really do want to warn you guys though. To be behind the camera is one thing. To be in front of the camera, you might be doing something different that you should. Now you're about to be on TikTok.
Yeah. I'm always doing something I shouldn't.
Mr. G riding his fucking e-bike through a flood.
We've been
I'll
all
catch
over
up
the
with you
place.
guys later.
That's how
See you later,
dangerous it gets
Oh, mate,
here.
have a good one.
Riding your bike
Travel
through a
most of
flood,
Mr.
that's
G.
how dangerous it gets.
Could do a whole YouTube thing for Mr. G. Welsh travels. Live tours of the valleys. She said.
Good morning, guys.
Oh,
Morning, morning.
What's everybody up to?
Poker.
About
It's
to roll a
Parker.
joint.
I'm halfway through my joint.
Sweet.
Wake and bake.
I've had a bong staring
wake.
at us for like an hour.
I used to wake up as soon as I woke up would smoke a joint. But that really messed up my whole morning. So now I wait like 3 hours.
I'll make her spend a little time with you. Together forever. Go on.
How you doing? How you getting on? Are you taking anyone out yet?
Yeah, I've took a few out.
Oh, nice.
Just keep
How much
popping
is
back in.
how much is your
I'm on 40k still. I've just fucking got 10k off someone.
Yeah, no, you only start with 10, so you're doing really well. You're 4 bags your money already, mate.
Yeah,
So
man.
what have you taken out? 3 people or 2 people or something?
2. I think, yeah.
Right.
I've just
So
moved
go
2
and
tables.
check your balance now. You've probably got about 10 cents, 13 cents already, or 8 pence.
What's that?
Eddie.
Game. I found those bounty cash games were one of the best ones because even if you come out on 20th position and you've taken 10 people out of your bounty, you still get the bounty money.
Yeah. I've got a rep of 7 here. Got a rep of 7.
What game are you guys playing?
I only get half the stack. It's a bounty tournament. That's not a big enough bet. Terrible bet.
I'm not sure what to play
Terrible
at the
bet.
minute. Sorry, Flower.
You're not playing
Terrible.
it?
He's tanked though. He's tanking. Come on, fold, you knobber. Yes, get in there.
What you on?
God, I went to about 4 tables already.
You on a cash game or you on sit and go?
Cash one, but I'm on the
No,
same
it's
as
not-
Death.
He's on a party poker. He's on a 33-cent bounty tournament that he won a ticket for.
Nice.
He won a ticket, 33-cent ticket off the free roll, and now he's on a 33-cent bounty tournament, which he's already taken bounty, so he's already earned money out of the tournament. I'm fucking loving it. Gone glorious. I can see you being the first
I've
$10
earned money
$10
without putting
account.
money in. I haven't even put
No,
any money
you
into
got to
this.
free roll it. You got to free roll it, mate.
Are you guys
Yeah.
playing in that Discord you have to pay money in?
No.
Oh.
No,
what do you-
on real, on the poker
Playing on
site, app on the phone.
PartyPoker.
Poker.
The party poker. It's a
Send me
it's a
that
paid
link.
poker site that they
I don't
roll.
know if I'll pay for it. You can send it to me. Maybe I could at least watch.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be allowed. Are you allowed gambling in your state?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll be allowed to log on then.
How does that work over there with this gambling thing? Because the websites, isn't they? So it's not state to state.
IP address.
They block you.
You can VPN in.
Man, that's insane.
You can VPN, and there's a few sites that people can get onto in Texas for gambling if they catch you.
What? It's like completely illegal in certain states, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, Texas being one of them. Hence Texas Hold'em comes from there, and they reckon it comes from the Rio Grande, the Cowboys playing cards at the Rio Grande and all that, where Texas Hold'em was invented, and now you can't even gamble in Texas.
Crazy.
On
Must
the
have been
banks
a
of the Rio
dangerous
Grande.
time.
Did you send me a link?
I'm trying to see if they've got links. I don't think they have. I'll send you a link
It's like
to the
an app on
website.
Play Store. If you're on Android, it's on Play Store. If you're on Apple, it's on Apple Store.
All right, I went to the App Store. What's it
Yeah,
called?
it's called PartyPoker. Getting a search, just done a search for it now.
Is it blue?
Is it?
Mine was black and red.
What's everyone called on Party Poker?
I'm
Mr.
called.
G.
Oh, mine says
called
Party
Green.
Poker New Jersey.
No, it's not the same. Let me find you a PartyPoker link. Yeah, I found them.
I'm fuming, man, because I broke my phone and I got a load of free roll ticket tournaments, and I broke my phone just as the free roll was about to come on. The next one then is like 2 weeks time from that. I've lost about a £5 or £6 in tickets.
I've stuck a link in the chat, Ralph. Look at you with 1.4 million. Oh, it was last night. Nice one, man.
Steph, when doing DIY stuff and bits in the kitchen, have you ever come across a wall that you've needed to drill
Oh,
into?
see, when I sign up, it's gonna take me to Party Poker New Jersey.
Oh, right. Maybe that's the one then for the US.
It wants, yeah, because it wants to know what country I'm in. And right now, because you sent it to me, it's under UK.
Yeah,
As soon
yeah.
as I change it, it's gonna go to Poker Party New Jersey.
I mean, that might be the US arm of them. I can't think if I've seen. I don't know if I play it. I play Brazilians in here and South Americans and stuff. So it'd probably be the same server.
Oh, you're back as well. Recognize you as well, Kino. A DIY question. I gotta try and fix battens to a wall, but it's an inside wall. I think it's brick behind plasterboard, but every time I drill into it, the whole wall's crumbling.
It's not, and you want a different fixing in there then. Try a plasterboard fixing, which basically has a little umbrella underneath it.
Wall plugs.
Yeah,
I've
wall
tried
plugs
those
would not.
blue wall plugs to squish, and I've tried the red ones, and both just pulled straight back out.
Yeah, yeah. So what you want to try is a plasterboard fixing, and what they are is they're like a
Just took another two
spring-loaded.
people out.
Nice one,
Are
mate.
you saying is the wall crumbling
100
in the hole? As in the whole,
Nice little 100 here.
just the hole is
The
crumbling, not the
hole just
entire
gets
wall.
bigger, not the inside of the wall, but when I'm trying to put the hole, it just keeps getting bigger. And everything I've put
Just
in
took another
now,
person out.
I've
Come
had to
on.
cut a few
Getting
pieces
it
of
out
wood,
one by
get
one,
them in the
you little
hole,
cunt.
put the screw in, just for it to hold what it is. And as soon as I pull it, it'll pull the wood and the fucking screw
No.
back out on the wall. There's no grip.
Ah, ha,
Try something what they're saying, but if it's not a hollow cavity behind it, plasterboard fixing won't collapse. Oh, another way, mate, it's chemical fixing.
I was thinking I'd glue it on somehow or something, but
Yeah.
it needs to
Well,
be, it needs to hold weight.
it'd be an injection and a second injection as a hardener normally.
In the actual hole.
Yeah, that's chemical fixing.
If you tried more than one hole, you might be hitting just a bad patch.
All the way across.
And yeah,
2 foot of batten. I drilled 4 holes, and every single hole
but
doing the same thing.
it sounds like is it like is the plasterboard wet? Is it wet, damp or anything to touch?
I don't even know if it's plasterboard. I think it might just be plastered onto brick,
Oh, plaster onto brick.
like
Yeah,
rendered
so
on almost. But it's an interior wall. It's not. It's just a wall in my room. It's not no structural nothing.
yeah, and so it's interior. And is it how old's the property?
Old.
Old, so
Close
it's
to
probably
200.
brick then. So it's probably brick, and them bricks are probably fucking crumbling anyway, mate.
There's black mortar coming out of one of the holes,
That's
Like
probably
bad.
engineering brick.
Could be rotted in there, mate. There's not. I'm trying to. There's not much you can do. The problem is even with the chemical fixing, will just be harder
Just
than the
pull it off the
brick
wall,
falling
yeah.
apart
Pull the
behind it.
shit off the wall and
It
all.
just seems like I'm poking fucking holes in the wall for fun.
Ex-
I'm drilling it,
yeah.
putting this fat through in, and it comes out. I put an even bigger one in, it comes out, and I'm putting big, and it's like.
Right. What are you? What? How heavy is the thing you're trying to fix on the wall?
It's gonna have to hold a lot of soil. I'm only trying to raise the floor because the floor I'm on at the minute hasn't got a full floor space. It's like a floor and then like
Instead
that.
of fixing to the wall, then build a stilts.
It says
Yeah, batten each side of the wall, 2 stilts in the middle, and just put a board across it.
sorry, we're no longer accepting new players from your country.
Oh, unlucky.
But the only other way, mate, is to try and do it cost 30p a false floor in there. But I
I
can't
got.
think of a fix. As simple as that sounds, chemical fixing, but
I'm
it's going
trying
to
to
come
do it
along.
like cheap as fuck DIY, even if I gotta go and take a pallet apart to use the wood.
So you try cutting down little wedges and putting them in there, little pieces of wood, even matchstick size, around the wall plug.
Yeah, and that ripped out.
Yeah,
And then I
that's
put.
coming out as well,
Then it
mate.
ended up
Rotted
cutting
probably.
splinters to the point where it was like I made giant matchsticks, like the size of pencils, and 4 of them fit around the hole. And it was like, oh my god, I only drilled the 6 mil hole. How has it got this big?
Yeah, it's rotted, mate, by the sound of it. I don't think you can do anything with that. I'm not
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
be
think,
grim, but
like, even like a no nails or something. If I could no nails battens to the walls and no
yeah,
nailed
okay, yeah,
holes.
that
They're
could
just
work.
gonna.
Because you've got a much larger surface area, and then wedge it up, and then
Yeah.
fire some screws through it.
Yeah,
But
that's good. Good idea.
if load bearing, it won't take much weight, and if it's just the wall, it's going to pull off.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah,
How much weight
that's
is
what I'm
talking?
saying.
You say saw? Do you mean bags of saw, or you mean like grow saw?
Grow soil, but it's going to be at least 415 liters of 60. It's going to be like 70 kg on there with stuff on there.
Fucking hell. I mean, you need to build a basket case sort of thing, don't you? If you want to raise it up.
Put a full
And it
floor
don't
in,
matter
mate.
what the wall support's going to be. All the wall's doing is just holding it onto the wall. It's not the wall's not supporting it. Then is it? All the four
Yeah.
support
I was
legs
thinking
will be
that, like,
supporting it.
2 studs in the middle with the board on, and just the bits on the wall to stop it doing that.
I can't see you.
Your
Hold on.
video's not playing, mate. One sec.
It's hard to explain. It's the worst part is I don't even want to raise it by much. It's all of 20 centimeters being raised.
And what's the purpose of raising it?
At the minute, because the floors is only a foot wide by 2 foot wide at the front, and then it's angled at the back. So I've lost a foot in width.
Right.
So if I raise the whole floor, the top of the angle, I can bring it all one flat floor.
Let me get you up on it.
Your
And then that
camera's
gives
not.
me a little bit of storage underneath where I've raised the floor as well to put wiring and stuff.
Let me show
I
you.
mean, you know, like think of it like a patio, a bit of decking you was going to put outside. You
I'm
wouldn't
gonna do
attach
a
the
drawing
decking.
on you.
You
It's
won't
not gonna
attach the decking.
be a good drawing.
You
You
wouldn't
know,
attach the decking to the wall.
the,
You'd attach
the
the
corner
decking
of a
for.
pallet. Use 4 of the corners of a pallet. Just
Yeah.
double stack it. You know what I mean?
It'd have
It's
to
just
be,
a floor, mate.
yeah, I'd have to
Call
like
it floor
triple stack the corners at the front and then single stack at the back, and then it might not be close to level. I'd try and find the
Yeah,
level. I'm better off just putting battens on the wall.
fair enough.
Like I've thought about that, just propping it up until it's at a certain level. But because the floor's not even in the first place, I'd have to unevenly prop certain bits to try and make it level at the top.
I, yeah, so you can't like stick something that's 1.5 foot by 2.5 foot, and then uh, have it 6 inches tall, and then with the next thing that goes on top, have it fucking 2 foot by 2 foot. You know what I mean? Like an inverted pyramid.
Why am I getting loads of mud or shit splattered at us?
Oh, because they're calling you a shit.
They're throwing
you-
shit. They paid
right.
money to throw shit at you.
Yeah, because I'm absolutely wiping them out.
Nice.
192k.
How much? What's your bounty underneath your chip count there? How much did your bounty say now? Glorious.
I don't know where that is.
It just says it underneath your chip count. You've got your total amount of chips, and then you've got like 40 cents or 15 cents. It's a dollar amount underneath your name. It's your bounty. I'm going to find you in a minute. Let me go and find you.
I put a little drawing to try and explain what's
Have a look on
all
the
about.
chat. Have a look on the chat there.
My drawing doesn't look that good on the camera.
Ah, you're not in a bounty tournament.
Am I not?
You're in a day
33 cents one.
You're on, yeah, it's a 33 cent bounce that one. So this is day one, or this is level one of it, right? And the field, when there's 20% of the field left, the game will finish, and you all go off with whatever chips you got onto the next game.
Right. It says level 12. This one.
Yeah, so you're at level 12, but it's not about levels. It's about how much of the field remain. So
Yeah.
how many? It started with 16 people, did it? If you click that top bar where it says 2 of 16, the top left-hand corner.
Yeah.
If you click that, it should
Yeah.
tell you how many people started in the game, maybe. I'll try and find it on there.
It's been going up and down. It's been
Get
going
out
to
this.
20 people, 7 people. I mean 17, 16, 15. Back
Let
up
me
to
just beat
20.
this person. Hold on. Let me get out where I am. I just got to take this person out. Come on, Dimo. Get your 120 jacks. Come on, the king. Come on, 7. Come on, 6. Fucking rubbish. Are you still in late registration?
No, so I had to do the Jersey one. They ask you a lot of personal fucking information. And I had to put deposit money.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the English one, does it? Not
No.
for.
Right. Different IPs to paying for it.
Feliz Navidad, motherfuckers.
What's up, mate?
Queens.
Come, Cuss. How you doing, sweetheart?
Yo. Good
Right,
buddy,
buddy?
alright.
Yeah, good man. Chilling on a Friday. Oh, I think I'm gonna have myself.
Friday. Hey, hey.
Go back out today. It's time for a doobie.
Right, let's
I've
have a
had
look
my
at when you
bongs.
are. Ends when
And the
20%
football
of
for
the
about
field
an hour.
remain. 20% of the field. 16. Right, when there's 3 players left, the game finishes. Glorious.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you've got to get the field down to 3 people left.
See, it was just on 17, now it's gone up to 18.
All right, so when it goes to 18 people.
It's still letting players in, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It'll keep letting people in up to the late buying stage.
Says this will end when 7 players remain.
7 players, yeah.
Phase
What
1.
up? As well.
So you just got to come in the top 7, mate. Don't try and
Right.
win it. Don't try and go out with
No,
all the.
I've kept in second place for a while now.
What are you doing, Cam?
Oh, just headed to the office, buddy. Same
Yeah.
Got
shit.
the new blinds now. 2.5 to 5.
Doing anything interesting today, GA Joe?
Just working on the website again, buddy. Chilling out. I'm about to have a spliff. Still good in the hood.
All good in the hood.
Yeah.
We're
I fucking couldn't have one last night because I had to take my lady to the airport. Pissed me right off. I was fucking by 8 o'clock last night. I was desperate for a joint.
I've had.
Neighbour.
Don't you like
Morning.
driving with one?
Okay,
I'll roll one for the road.
Yep. Yeah, I've got some random weed here that my friend gave me who came up last weekend to see the missus, my friend's wife. I've got no idea what it is, but it's fucking pretty potent. Decent smoke. Yeah.
I'm smoking some Granddaddy Purple at the moment.
Nice.
Grown on you? Or you still not a fan of it?
Still not a great fan of it. It's got that bittery cranberry taste to it. I'm more of a
They
fruits
fucking love
man.
that stuff in the States though, don't they? That Granddaddy Purple.
Yeah, massive.
I've never had it.
This is a UK Cali grown.
Right. UK Cali grown.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Is that all? Everything fucking grown in the everything in the UK is apparently Cali grown. Fucking.
No, this is. I mean, like I've had the Cali packs off the boys when they call them Cali packs or whatever, and this is up there with that sort of esqueness, bag appeal, everything, you know. But instead of it being fucking what they're rushing out them Cali packs for, like 210 quid an ounce, the boys that knocking these out are like 180s, 190s.
Yeah, Cali's a grade. That's what he's saying. Cali
Yeah,
UK is
that's
like
what I
UK
think.
grown Cali grade.
Yeah, that's what I think's happening now. We've gone on that vein.
It's like back in the day, it used to be skunk was high grade and homegrown was shit. And then after that, you'd ask for chronic, and if it wasn't chronic, then it was like shit. Essentially, Cali is now just a way of saying I want the best stuff you've got.
Yeah, like an Hoover. I like it. Yeah.
Did y'all ever realize where the word chronic came from?
What, skunk?
No, chronic.
Oh, chronic.
Wasn't it a particular strain?
Yeah.
Well, as far as calling weed chronic and shit, supposedly it was Snoop Dogg. Because they were too fucked up and stupid. They had a white kid come in there and tell them that they were smoking hydroponic, and they thought it was hydrochronic. And so he started rapping about smoking chronic. And then he said, like, by the next time he ordered some weed from this white guy, the guy's like, you know you're not smoking chronic, it's hydroponic. And that could be all bullshit, too. That's just something I saw Snoop Dogg talking about on a podcast.
Sounds believable to me.
Well, I was thinking he's influential enough that it could have happened.
Yeah, man. Yeah. When I first started growing weed, I was searching for chronic, the strain. But even when I was looking for it, it was pretty much outdated. Nobody produced the seeds anymore. Any seed you find now seem to be reproductions.
Yeah, and what would it be? You know, is it, like what would the strain be now? Is it?
That's it. It probably wasn't anything I smoked.
No.
I was probably smoking really well grown White Widow and really well grown.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that the only thing I'd say about these older strains is it's probably a little bit easier to try and reproduce because there's less hunting going on, isn't there? They was only using a certain number of plants around. It's got to be easier to pin it down.
It's hard to know because if you're talking about European strains, then there was a lot of like breeders were trading cuts, and those cuts were making strains.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah,
seeds, if you got them from one person, were the seeds that you were getting from somebody else, because essentially they had the same parent. But if you're talking like old school shit, then there ain't no telling, because that stuff's just it's a name, but it's every flavor under the sun. You had a nice kush once upon a time in the aliens. Well done. Like, you're never going to see that again by the same name.
yeah.
Hey, that was just one phenotype of the 100 million possible ones. Like,
Right. I mean, that was, what's the sort of, like when they was running the NL5, for instance, right? The NL, sorry, and they cut out of it this 5, the 7, is it the 9 and the 11, something like that? All these odd ones. Was there
yeah,
another?
I think they were all hybrids, but the numbers were for different dominants in sativa or indica.
Yeah, but what was there not?
NL5 was like the 100% indica leaning or looking.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. Though, was there another 100 different sort of phenos to maybe choose from, or was there only another 3 or 4 that people went, no, I don't like that smell, or no, I don't like that taste?
When they left Alaska or whatever and came to the Netherlands, there was like 11 Northern Lights, and then they broke them down into the pheno dominance traits and shit.
Right, right, right. That
Like he
sounds
said, number
That's
5
how
was
I
just
understand
most
it.
indica pure.
right.
Yeah, so I think they brought back X amount, then they numbered the phenos, and then there were the chosen ones. Number 5 was like the one that just got worked the most. I think 7th in a lot of stuff that's
Yeah,
indica sativa hybrid. Everyone wants NL5. That's how I understand it anyway.
right.
You know, it's not like they had 1,000 to choose from to begin with.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
But the
That's
like
that's what I'm
original
saying. So,
bubblegum was apparently bubblegum because it stuck to stuff. It was so sticky, it was sticky like bubblegum. And that
right.
became a clone that made lots of other bubblegums.
I mean, the bubble gums I've had have been very distinctively fruity, bubblicious, sort of more on the
Yeah.
side of a juicy fruit than bubblegum flavour.
So that kind of bubblegum, I believe, is the US bubblegum, which is like is it Big Joe bubblegum or something like that? Bazooka Joe.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Bubble. Well,
And the Bubblicious Smelloscope.
yeah,
I think that's all from because at the time it was just naming shit on it. So it didn't matter if the US had bubblegum and the UK had bubblegum. It didn't fucking matter, really.
yeah.
But I
That
think they're two
bubble gum I
distinctly
had was
different.
from Amsterdam. Never tasted anything bubble gum in my life.
Yeah, man.
Right.
But it was Roll from Grower's Choice who was saying like when he smoked bubblegum or when they were naming the bubblegum and all the breeders were still trading clones, it didn't taste of bubblegum. It was just because it was so fucking sticky they called it bubblegum. Like
Right.
it was super resinous, hashy. Yeah,
Sounds
not what you
good.
think would be.
I mean, as long as it gets me stoned and off me tits, I don't care. Fruity flavour, that's even better.
Yeah, and it's like skunk too, man. Skunk seeds had to take a long time to be produced because the original skunk itself took a long time to be produced. It wasn't stabilized until Skunk Man put the work in and actually stabilized the shit. Up until then, it was just a three-way cross that was unstable and would give you all sorts of phenotypes.
That
Yeah.
purple caper seeds, them talk a lot about having a stable skunk.
Yeah, and I believe it all comes from Skunk Man.
They've had it from like probably fucking whenever it was made from like the 90s or whatever. Like
Yeah,
we're saying that
Cole knows a lot about
the
Skunk.
original, they've got the original fucking cut or something still.
Smoke weed
That,
if you
that
can.
shit changed the game. But again, that was when it was only clones going around. Seeds would get you in just as much trouble, so you may as well be fucking sending clones.
Well, wasn't like cheese just a fucking specific cut and skunk?
Yeah. It's claimed to be a weirdly mutated mother that's kept for so long it suddenly became something else.
Would you believe that?
I kind of do. Like the story's been told for so long, and yeah, one of the big things about cheese was that the chemical flavor seemed to develop over the decades of it being passed around and fucking passed on, and that just almost enhanced the cheese effect. So it kind of leans into the fact that it was the abuse and the genetic mutation made it what it was. And the worse it got, the more people liked it.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Come on to Jack 9. Dead. Oh, Jack on a river. Yeah, do. I'm alive. So there's some plants we've lost forever then, aren't there? And then some that we can maybe reproduce by re-phenolunting it.
I take my whiskey neat.
Interesting question. I think you can find representations that are close enough, but it's like finding another Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. I don't think people are, like, it doesn't seem like a lot of people are hunting that way anymore. They're happy with a grade 7, and it's as long as it's got that smell and flavour thereafter, they're trading it on for the next one. Oh, come on, the 9s. We're taking this tournament.
I know what you're saying, but I think a modern could probably par with old cheese. Right.
My mate has a good blue cheese that he hunted out like.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's lots of different types and effects and shit, but I think I do diss modern breeding, but I think modern breeding is fucking. You don't get greyhounds and chihuahuas without modern breeding.
Yeah.
We'd still be left with the wolves.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, what's the purpose of them chihuahuas?
They fill a niche. If it's what people want, if it's perfectly formed how people want to see it.
Well,
it means the amount of shit you have to pick up is a lot less.
Small little dogs like that used to come from like the olden times. Used to put small dogs in the handbags and that.
Well, it was more they were called lap dogs for the people that were doing like piecework. For people doing like sewing or knitting or making bags or shoes or something, they could have one of these little dogs on their lap and keep them warm. So all the women used to have one of these lap dogs.
Is that really where the term comes from?
Yeah, 100%, man.
That's pretty fucking
definitely
cool.
not. I'm streaming live on
Something that
YouTube at the moment, so
exists
I'm going to
here.
get fact checked. Yeah, lap dogs. I think they come big in the 18th, late 17th century when the factories started taking shape properly.
Thank you, man. I bet you'd be good at a fucking like bar trivia night.
Nah, I fucking hate it. I'm shit. Everyone finds
I'm
out
not being
I'm
a dick. I'm being serious. Like I think you'd be a good person to have on the team.
What?
I got a pile of useless information in my head.
My brother's
Boring.
like that. That some bitch, he holds the most fucking ignorant facts
Stupid
possible
shit.
in his brain. And he'll just randomly spew them out. And half the time I just want to be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what people
We
normally
be
say
watching
to
a
me.
football game and some bitch just tell a fact he learned in kindergarten about the moon.
Yeah. But that's normally what they're saying about me.
No, what the fuck are you doing?
Me? Nothing.
That's your name.
I'm trying not to fall asleep.
No work today?
No, I'm in the office. I got a meeting in a couple minutes, but
Feet up,
tired.
heater on.
Heater, I got it off. I do have a foot heater in here, but I haven't used it today.
No snow today?
It's snow. Well, it's still snowing.
Oh, it is
Believe
snowing?
it or not. Yeah. Yeah.
It was like 23 this morning. It's gotten up to about 35. Just fucking weather
It's
changes.
been
Yesterday it got to 62. Now the high is like 48.
it's been -6 degrees Celsius for 2 days straight.
Oh yeah, no, fuck
I mean,
that.
it warms up during the day, but
Finished the
not enough
tournament
to
in
warm. Oh,
position 4.
huh?
Finished that tournament on position 4.
Oh, nice. So have you got another ticket now? Or have you been registered in another tournament that starts in 15 or 30 minutes time or something?
What does tournament have to do with the cold weather we're experiencing in Ohio?
Well, there you go.
Jeff don't
bet
give
you.
a fuck about your weather, boy. You better accept that.
What's it
That's
like
me
where
and
you are,
Cam
Cam?
talking, man. That's me and Cam talking. So it's 7 degrees under.
And no, it's like fucking 1 degree now here. Still too cold. Your high is probably in the negatives today, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not. Dude, I hope not.
Cam, do you ever get snow in Alabama?
Well, where I'm at, maybe like once a year, or or it'll snow like for like 2 days in a row, and then it won't snow for like 4 years.
Right.
North Alabama gets snow every year, like 2 hours north of me. But Keno usually makes fun of us because everything shuts down when it like just has a few flakes come down and the roads get a little icy. We shut down Alabama. Yeah, they're
It's
too
supposed to
afraid to let
be.
people drive.
You're right, Cam. We have a high of -1 today.
Damn,
Yeah.
fuck that. Like when you go out to your car in the morning to crank it, do you like go back inside and like fuck because you're so cold and
Yes.
hurting?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's my reaction every time it's below 32. Or actually, every time it's below 40 and windy. I always scream fuck a million times when I go in or out.
Yeah.
Def,
What?
and you check the chat.
Yeah, man.
Cheers.
So you're qualified. So you've qualified for the Turbo Series main event, Phase 2, set for 150 times $33 for final guaranteed. So they're going to put up 150 tickets of $33 each. If you get one of them $33 tickets, the prize money will be through the roof. The top prize for the $33 ticket will probably be around about 600 quid.
I'm gonna have to buy into that one, aren't I?
No, you're qualified. You're in it.
All right.
Yeah, so you completed the 33
that's at
centre.
4 o'clock.
You've won a ticket, which the ticket costs $1.65. You won it, and
All
you're
right.
entered. That starts in 1 hour time. Yeah, qualified
And there's
starts in 1 hour. You're going to be auto registered into that event. Yeah, there is 3,500 people in it at the
I
moment,
know. I know.
and you're in 16th place, I think.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, because you joined it with the chips that you took from stage one. So you've come into it in 16th place out of 3,500th.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now think about this. The tournament's going to restart again. This is a new tournament compared to the other one, even though it's a day two event. So the beginning of this day, people are going to be like the Wild West, going all in, trying to get double ups, trying to get their 10,000 or their 50,000 starting stack up to where you are. So watch your cards you're playing and be careful.
Yeah. I've
Go
been
on
kind of
the
good watching my
and
cards.
assert dominance. Show them that you have big balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
am. I did
but they're
when I
gonna
went in there. I just went up. I just got 2.5k. I mean, 250k when I
nice.
joined in. And
Mm.
that's when everyone started tossing shit on mud offers. I was like, eh? About three people toss shit at us or whatever. I was like, and then I just
I
done a
had it,
laughing
yeah.
thing.
I had it, and I was like, "What the fuck's this?" Because I didn't know what it was at first. It was just shit come on my screen, and then it slid down the. And then it happened again. And I was only on the third one. I realised they're throwing shit. So how do you do that? So I proper looked it up, bro. You got to spend like 5 coins to do that, and 5 coins is like $3 something.
I know,
No,
mate.
no.
I had about three of them sending shit at us. I was like, nice one.
If
Must
you
be doing.
play,
I must
if
be
you
doing
play,
something right.
every time you win a hand and that, they give you say one uh, diamond. Every time
Yeah,
you
I
win,
had like 100 and something diamonds then.
yeah. And then once you can use them diamonds to fling shit at people basically, or send them a love heart or something.
When I sent that first picture, I had 119 diamonds.
I gotta run.
I
And I
wonder
think,
what the
yeah,
Have a
diamonds
good
are
man.
on the side of the board game when you're playing.
yeah,
Because I've used one of them, yeah. And you know when the cards are blank, you can press the diamond thing and it'll show you what cards would have come out, bro. But don't do that because it's really shit.
Yes.
Just
Don't
sat
rab
there
it.
like playing hands that you could have played and you haven't.
yeah,
Yes.
I wouldn't do.
Don't rab it. Don't rab it is the clue.
Oh, I've just got an email of PartyPoker saying I've qualified.
Right.
They
Yeah.
ain't kind of gone for not putting any money on.
Don't miss that event. This is now right. You've got to finish probably in about the top. Probably going to be saying like the top 150 people, top 75 people, and you'll get a ticket. You'll win one of them $33 tickets. That's
What
what
if
your
I'm?
goal is. Your
So
goal is not to try and
is that
win
what
this
it's saying?
tournament.
Like 150 tickets? Is that for like
That
150 people?
Yeah, that's right. 150 people will
So
qualify
I've got
with
to
a
be in the top
$33 ticket.
150.
Yes. Well,
Right.
wait until you need to get into the tournament, get to the break. After the break, the prize money board comes up. If there's been loads more people joining that event, then it might go down to 200 places are paid. So all you've got
All
to do is
right.
come in the
Yeah.
top 200. And remember,
Yeah.
this is not a day three event, so you ain't got to carry your chips forward to the day three event. You just got
Yeah.
to win the $33 ticket.
Yeah. To get
That
into the
once,
next event.
once you
Yeah.
get into in that $33 tournament, all you got to do there is place in the money. The minimum place on money will be around about $70. That'll be coming about, 50th place or something, 30th place. If you can get in the
Nice.
top six, then you're looking into the hundreds of dollars.
Nice.
Yeah. If you can get in the top three, you're looking at probably in the $500. Third place man might be a 500, £400 prize.
I've been playing this party poker every other day, but today I'm flying on it. Like I was gonna put £10 on, but I was like, I can't.
Don't
I'm
do it.
betting. I'm betting then.
Don't.
So
Just,
I've
you
just
know,
been digging the free ones and
yeah.
just been
I
earning
mean,
little bits of money, like
if they're
tickets.
gonna give you a tenner back, right? If they're gonna give you free money, then it's worth putting £10 on. But you've got to be
Yeah, yeah.
very, very strict with yourself.
I would
You've
do
got
it that way.
you've got to be able to draw that money back out in 3 months' time when you're allowed to, or whatever.
Yeah.
Ugh. Right, Martin Derg. He's going to get pushed now with me 10-8. Too much needed. Going to get a bet in from Chongo Bongo. Bong bong.
So I can just relax now till 4 o'clock, can't I?
Yeah, put your feet up. Chill out.
It's not going to do anything to us if I start a new game or nothing, is it?
No, what will happen is if you're playing another game, it'll just automatically start that game for you, and it'll sit
Yeah.
you down and it'll start blinding you out until you sit down with it.
Right.
Yes, don't miss it. And that game that you're going to be going into is going to probably be around about 4 hours, 5 hours.
Fucking hell.
So think about that as well.
I've
If
just
you
been
do,
playing it for like an hour then.
but if you get right chipped up, you can turn your phone off for half hour, come back and carry on playing again.
Well, that's what I just did then on that table. I was just folding.
Yeah.
And then I saw
We-
numbers dropping to 8. And then I
Yeah.
folded, and then someone got wiped out, and then it said
Yeah.
you've qualified.
That's it. Bosh.
Didn't even use my chips.
Mm.
250k in chips, and I just folded all the way.
That's a nice starting stack into this next game. And you've got people that are going to buy into that game and they're probably going to get either 100,000 or 50,000 chips or something. So you're already up on all them people. I'll have a look at that one. I might even join it myself. $1.65.
I've been muted for probably longer than I've been here. I've been talking. Yeah.
No, I should have been tidying up. I've just sat on my arse playing poker.
What was you
Mhm.
doing up at round by Portsmouth Tower earlier, Jimmo? Out and about on your day's thing, or just doing some work?
Yeah. For work, our manager. Well, not me. The boss manager's a fucking property round there. So I just wandered off for a piss, and I was like, let's see what everyone's up to.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Got work
Hope-
on at the
hope-
moment, Gmo.
Yeah, man. There's plenty of fucking work, but a lot of the time it's trying to convince the boss to get out and do it.
Right.
Yeah, but as long as we get out and do 2 jobs, I'm on a day rate, so I don't feel bad. He's still making a bit of money.
That's good.
You gave me a funky idea earlier, Jimmo, when I seen you down by that Portsmouth Tower. I was like, oh, that's quite cool. And it gave me the idea of imagine like we asked everyone on here just send in a video of a cool place in their local area, and then you try and make like a collage of all the different areas from all across the UK, and then the USA could do it as well.
That could be cool.
Get a
Yeah, I
community
feel like
going.
I'd end up going like 2 or 3 towns over to do the video for you, just so nobody knows specifically where I am.
Yeah, most people would be doing something like that, obviously, because they're all like, "Oh." But even just something within your vicinity of 5 miles around you, like,
Right on.
be cool.
That could be cool. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like, I'd probably end up going quite far out and taking a picture of a big fucking cave or a mine or something. To think of a few cool places.
Right near me, there is the grave of the last kid who got eaten at sea.
Got eaten at sea, did you say?
Yep.
What's that meant to mean? Like, well, it's fucking like shark or something.
Like, no, like the rule of the sea. If you get fucking trapped on a lifeboat, you can cannibalize people.
No.
What?
Right.
No, so it used to be
No.
essentially an accepted rule that so that people would survive, you'd choose somebody to get fucking eaten. And the
Yep.
grave of the last kid who went through that process is, yeah, local to like real close to me. It's quite funny. That's my local fucking, yeah. It's crazy.
Cool.
It's cool.
It's unique.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't even know that you could legally eat someone if you were gonna die. Oh yeah, you're out at
This was
sea.
this was in like the 1760 or something.
It's the same as the alive people, isn't it? You know, they ate each other up the mountain off that the plane crash.
Well, I
No
think what
one
it
spoke
was.
about it afterwards, but it was obvious there was all half-eaten bodies up there. But no one got
Okay.
arrested for it.
You can't prove anything.
Yeah.
What? What are you on
You
about
can't
now?
prove-
What's this plane crash where people were eating each other? Sorry.
It was a plane crash in the 70s, late 70s, I think it was. And it was up a mountain. It was all like ice and cold and all that. And there was some people injured as well, you know, and people died, and they had the dead bodies there, and they was all starving, and they ended up eating each other. They ended up cutting pieces of flesh off and then sun drying them on the wings and all that stuff. It's a film, yeah. They did make it into a film.
Snow of Society or something.
What's it called?
I watched it the other day. Snow of Society or something.
Right. There's one. Sure there's a film called Alive. Alive.
Creepy.
Yeah. Decent actors in it.
Did that happen near you? Can you film it for Mr. G's fucking montage?
Snow of Society. I've watched that film where the fucking plane crashes and the fucking start eating each other
Start
to
nibbling on each
survive.
other. I mean, would you? I think I would.
Well, if you're nearly dying, I would like.
I don't even have to be nearly dying, just fucking hungry. Be enough.
Fuck that. I think I'd rather fucking go.
That's what probably all of them would have thought. Fuck that, I would never eat a human. But when they were in that situation, need help, days passing by, need water, just
Mm,
dead bodies
Fucking go.
frozen. Because the bodies weren't even decaying, they were just that frozen, they could just eat it.
yeah.
So, like, the bodies weren't gone off, or the meat was, like, dirty or nothing, they could just eat the meat the way it was.
Fair place. Yeah.
Bit of
I
human
mean,
I don't think
tartar.
I don't
oh, I
think
don't know
I'd
about the
want to
tartar. It'd have
survive
to be
though. If
cooked.
survival was only through eating someone, I'd rather fucking go.
Mm.
Well,
They
some
say
of them
we
did
taste like
though,
pork.
because they couldn't eat it.
We're the closest thing to pigs.
Yeah, exactly. dirty as fuck.
Well, you think how much a nice chicken, how much nice
Yeah,
bacon tastes.
is,
I could quite happily bake inside someone. Mm. Nice bit of back, some ribs.
baby back, baby back, baby back ribs.
In my belly. I always go to Mr. Creosote though when that goes in my head as well.
Look, that's that film
My
of me
neck
thingy.
looks like a vagina.
Mm.
I've got that
In
film
my
on me
belly.
screen.
In my belly.
Society of the Snow, 2023.
Yeah, it's brutal, like. It's a good film,
This
like.
snow place like home. Snow place
No
like home.
place like us. They've probably made that film a few times now.
Yeah, they have. I've watched the old version and the new one.
Mm. Yeah, well, I
But
think there's
that's
an
what's the
older one
planes
than the
crash
old
on the
one.
fucking.
I thought there was one done in black and white first originally,
I think there was, yeah. I'm watching the new one now. I've got it on my screen.
but I can't remember what the Rush. It was it Russian one, the black and white one? I can't remember.
Uruguay or something, wasn't there? Like fucking rugby players.
Right, yeah, yeah. Hmm. They
But
was
the
on their
new
team
one,
bus
this
or
one,
whatever.
when the plane's crashing, it looks fucking real as fuck. And he just gets staring at the mountain, the cliff mountain through the window of the plane. It looks fucking weird.
I got a growing question, or more an environment question.
7.
Yeah, unicorn.
7.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 7 or 42.
Not
47, ain't it? Or 42? The answer to everything.
Yeah. Humans instantly go for 7 or 3 though.
Sorry.
I don't think
So,
7 quite answers what I need.
sorry,
I
Jeff.
was gonna ask.
Alright, yeah, you carry on.
Do you think closed cell foam, like soundproofing foam, could have
Yeah.
insects and pests?
Generally, it's a watertight product whereby the cells inside itself expand into itself. So it's completely, if you cut through it, it'll be completely sealed up. It'd only have to be a burrowing insect that could get in there, like woodworm or something.
So I should be good with it in the grow room.
Yeah.
That was my only thing. Like, I don't want to go putting some foam thing in there. Like, 'cause I remember Keno saying about his frips, whatever he done. I don't want to go filling it up with a load of shit and then a week later being like, oh my god, I created a perfect fucking house for a million bugs. Once I put this foam in there, it's in there, in there. I'm gonna be putting it in and then putting mylar over the top of it and everything. So everyone in here on agreement that closed cell foam shouldn't be a problem?
Shouldn't be a problem. Sorry, I already said that.
I know what it is.
You'll be able to check.
Expander flow. You know the stuff in the can, you spray it in the cavity wall expander. Expander foam.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
that.
Is this well? There's currently a big issue. Like insurance. Well, mortgage companies won't fucking insure houses that have that as in their loft at the minute. So just make sure you're using the right stuff.
It's not the spray foam one I'm on about like the rollout closed cell foam. It's just like a roll of foam soundproofing stuff, adhesive back.
Yes,
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I got about 9 of them left. They start around 35 and go all the way to about $5 grand, depending on what kind of accessories you want. I understand that. Well, that gets you at the bare minimum then. Yes, sir. You just come on down there. We'll do whatever we need to do for you, my friend.
Okay. Are you talking camper van installations, right?
Right here by the International
Or
Bank.
are you talking like, yeah?
Yeah, car sound insulation
Tony
stuff.
from
It's got
Montgomery, yes.
yeah.
I mean, we're about a quarter mile from there, maybe 500 yards. We've been here in the cold for 26.
It's what? Sticky back foam.
Sticky.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. I don't think anything's gonna bother with that. I mean, shit'll chew through it, but I don't think anything's gonna.
Yeah, I think you're safe. Insects normally like natural products. They don't tend to like unnatural stuff, do they? Unless it's edible.
Wouldn't assume this was edible, but if my internet's not playing up, I just put a link for it in the chat here. This is the exact one I bought. Oh. Afternoon and over.
So will I.
What's good? What's bad?
Same old shit.
New shit.
Yeah.
It's not the same old shit. Every second of life is new. Everything presents you with newness and
New
regenerative
opportunity.
life coming towards you. Right.
New opportunity.
Nice. Not so worried. Who did we lose then? Oh, Kush. What are you up to for the rest of the day, GHO?
Just same as I was the rest of the week, just doing
All the website stuff.
yeah, that'll do me.
How far are you up to with the website? You've been designing it all yourself, and it?
I've had a little bit of help from Keno, just because
Yeah.
he's familiar with the platform and I'm not.
Yeah.
He's good with spreadsheets.
So unbelievable.
Yeah.
I like them little tools they have online doing them websites. So there's a lot of Andy just drag and drop it and that, you know.
Yep.
Does a lot of stuff for you. Can't remember the last one I used. GoDaddy, I think the last one I used.
Buying GoDaddy's expensive. Good for buying domains. Shit for building a website.
Mm. It was a very basic 3-page information site.
Fair enough.
I was
If
in the
you're
States
tempted, you
as well.
could make a WordPress and then you fucking just link it to a domain.
Yeah. A lot of people go down the WordPress route. I just haven't. I tend to just go straight to
It's
HTML.
free and there's so many bolts on. People
Yeah,
have been
yeah.
using it for so long. It's everything in it.
Yeah, the blog world, I think, took it to its new heights, its greatest heights, and that. People blogging and that, and then transposing out on the web pages and stuff.
Well, no, you can. WordPress has bolt-ons so you can make fucking storefronts and forums and the gaming sites and all sorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. WordPress is
I never,
it's
never.
free to start with. That's why most
Yeah.
people.
I've never played around with it. Never got involved with it.
You know what? I'm on Wix now, guys. And before I used like Shopwired and some other American one. And it's taken me a little getting used to, but now Kino showed me around this, right? It's actually really fucking good. Very straightforward, like.
You can't find it when you got a system like Wix. Let it do stuff. You know what I mean? You use the tools.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Like, it looks pretty good.
You're still on, Mr. J.
Yeah.
That parcel hasn't even arrived yet.
Still not. I should have
Still
been
in,
there by now, bro.
still in
Like
your
2
shop.
days ago.
Still in your shop, on here.
Nah, it says because it's only first class chap signed for it's not fucking special delivery. So
Yeah,
it
but
won't
it,
say. It could still, yeah, but it could be in the passing sorting parcel office down your way, but it'll still say it's in the shop. The only time it changes, it'll say delivered. That's a piss take though.
it's this time of month, Anna.
It's time of year.
I
Always
don't even
is.
know how far it is. I don't even know how far it is between us. To be honest, it's got to be a good fucking a day's driving. I don't know. I don't even know how they send the post down the way. It's probably by fucking train, innit? How would they send post? Like, say you was going
Yeah,
for fucking.
trains a lot of the time. Train, truck,
Yeah.
train, truck, and air, and sea, depending where you are. We can reach it by sailboat, cross the river in after an artichoke.
Yeah, 3 days ago. Fucking hell. Could be there.
Just add loads of mail through the door.
That's the worst, isn't it? You know something's on the way. It's like, oh, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Fucking grape zittles I sent, and I done one of them, and one of them didn't do too well outside. The second one I done, I kept in the greenhouse, and that's one of them the topsy turvy of. Did that alright, but it just fucking didn't amount to much because it just fucked it all up. I stressed it all in growing and didn't give it a proper chance. So I've got another grape one there. I can't remember what it was. I kept that one. And I got that one that's called Rainbow Fritters. It looks decent. It just looks, the pictures of it look like fox-taily bird. Let's see if I can find the pic again properly in chat. Just pop the pic of it in chat then.
Yeah. That's just a
Mad
look.
feathers on it. It just looks fox-taily as fuck to me. It looks like a bunch of calyxes, don't it? Bird.
managed to put your PSI order in yet?
Today I gotta make address the envelope and then send it. Today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta send sticky stuff to UK. He's driving me nuts.
Nah, it's because you wound him up so much about it as well, though.
What's that?
You wound him up so much about it as well.
Oh, I know. Sorry, he needs it. Definitely needs it.
One swap.
What kind of clones do they have today?
Owns.
I think I added a bit too much of me ball head.
Make your eyes water.
Yeah, sweating, mate. It's like fuck. Oh. It's like I've just had a dab. Oh,
What's
I love
better,
wet.
Panda Film or Mylar?
Eh?
What's better, Panda Film, black and white, or Mylar?
You're talking less than a percentage point difference.
Might just opt for the Panda
I
Film
use the black and
because
white.
it's cheaper. Yeah.
My OCD meant that black and white was easier. You can clean it. The Mylar, you always leave streaks.
Yeah.
Hard to clean Mylar.
Mine was about the reflectiveness with the silver foil stuff.
Yeah. I think it comes down to accessibility. Whatever you can get easier.
You just made me think straight away when you said about wiping it. I was like, yeah, that fucking black and white film wipes so easy as well.
Yeah, it's thicker. Got a bit more, I don't know, a bit more meat to it.
I'm sold already. I'm settling on black and white film.
My mate's got some lovely high max stomp and that minage on the go, like.
Yeah.
Just put it in the
They
chat
look
there.
They got some fucking. What week of flower are they in?
Dunno, mate. I've just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Absolute stackers. They're absolutely stinking on the stem. Never mind the buds, mate. The stem stinks of fucking flower. That's when you know you've got good ones, when the stem stinks. When the stem stinks like the bud.
Yeah. Sometimes the stem smells really nice, but then the fucking smoke's horrible.
Yeah. It's got this Doja cut, shirt banger or something. Fuck me. Even before it's flowering, the stem rub proper smells of the flower. Fucking,
Nice.
it's unreal. Like, trying to get it off him.
I got some stuff that the stem rub smells like tramps ass, but the flower is just delicious.
Mm. Yeah, I like that one.
Sometimes it just shows you how strong the smell is.
Yeah.
You know, you hate tidying them up because your hands smell of tramps ass the whole time.
When I'd done that, the purple dog mass from Critical Mass, I think I've shown you people a few times, the one that smells of vomit and dog shit and ammonia and rotten fruit.
What, people want that?
I'll do it, mate. Honest to God, my lass, she was being sick every fucking day. She was like, "What's that fucking smell? Smells like pure dog shit. You haven't even got dogs. Like, what is that smell?" And it was the plants. The plants were absolutely stinking of dog shit and vomit and everything.
Been overwatering? Have you been overwatering them and the fucking root zone's gone fucking...
That's what the plants are. It says on the thingy, describing smells of dog shit, rotten fruit, ammonia. And when I was growing it, I was like, nah, this can't be happening. Like, my house was just, like, it wasn't even a nice smell, but it was a lovely smoke. When I was drying it, it was just banging, like, but the smells that were coming off the plant was absolutely disgusting. I would never grow that plant again, like. And then I did another one from there called Lady Luck, and it's like raspberry and diesel and that, and I had a proper lovely pheno, like, and then I lost that. Never tasted fruitiness with diesel. It was banging, like.
Nice. Yeah.
Done some lovely strain. Yeah, I'm gutted I haven't kept some of the cuttings that I've grown before, like. Probably my best pheno that I've had before was probably brain cake from Red Seeds. It was just major gas. Pure major gas.
Nice. That's what you want. Nice sticky,
I was
gassy.
absolutely surprised. Yeah. And I had this kosher kush as well, and that was a banger.
Just banging.
Yeah. That's why I kind of stopped growing, because most stuff I've grown has just been lovely. And then most stuff, it's been grown lovely, but that pheno's just been absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
I hate them ones. You can grow a nice plant sometimes, but the pheno of that plant will just give you nothing.
That's the thing of
Well, that
hunting,
Rainbow
though.
Fitters, Mr. J, that Rainbow Fitters has got a Doja pack cut in it, and the reversal. The RS11. My mate's got that cut, I think. The fire station, I'll ask him. I can get that cut, that first.
Yeah, getting cuts is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, well, this is the cut, like, it's paid major dollar for it, like.
If you can get a cut of that, that's the one then, mate. You
Yeah, I
get
can
yourself
get
a
it, mate.
keeper. Yeah,
I
fucking...
can get a few different cuts.
Yeah.
Get some lovely cuts, to be honest. I like popping seeds. over when he was in hospital.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not even on Instagram, are you?
Nah.
Posted
Not
a
on
picture of
Instagram.
his mates.
Right.
Like he just took us to two of his houses and took us done a little tour. He's got some amazing cuts there.
I'm gonna jump out, boys. I might be back later on after dinner and shit.
Oh, man.
Have a nice evening.
Have a good night.
See you all soon.
I'm just stuck in a game here. He's clean, got rivered. Very much shit over there. That's hold the queen's freeze. The closed captioning fucking just don't work on my system very well.
That Doja pack is what my mate's got.
Yeah.
RS11. The Breeders' Cup.
Nice. Real Skittles.
What
The real Skittles 11. RS11. Real Skittles.
Just pop some new beans as well.
Like, yeah.
He's got his own Fino blue cheese.
Right.
Frostiest bitch I've ever seen. The smell on it is
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Sherbang is good. Yeah. So it's just like I feel like sometimes you get these seeds come in, and they've been around for a while, haven't they? For a few years normally, or a couple of years before we get them in the UK and all that stuff. And you've got to then ask yourself a question: why aren't we seeing that weed on the shelves, in the dispensaries? Why hasn't someone gone, oh, that's fucking banging, let's have that? You know what I mean? But no, we can sell the seeds to the UK though, you know. And that's how I think it's a bit weird how we're taking them sort of strains out and all. Where's the banging plants that they're then breeding off, that we then get banging new strain, or where someone's rebreeding, like to find the proper fucking skunk number 1, so it's absolutely banging. A number 10 skunk. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? But you see, old school though, if someone yeah. Mm. No, no. But also, I mean, like just the hunt alone before you find that banging sibling, the banging offspring to it. You go, fuck me, we found it. You know, it's the golden child.
There's a few others that banging as well. That's tick boxes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
But
not just one out of what various seeds that ticks all the boxes.
no, but that's through personal choice now, isn't it?
And then
This
you
was
pick
where you say one plant's banging, and I say no, this plant's better.
there's 1,000 plants, so obviously you've got 100 keepers or more.
Mm.
Gotta be. And then you're breaking it all the way down to that just one plant. Probably is the one plant that's produced the most.
Yeah.
Just you're not just breeding that, but back into the seeds and then back into production level.
Mm.
You would say you would find it again, or even better.
I mean, that's the thing. It's just hunting, isn't it? Someone else has got to do the hunt.
It's like all the strains to this day, like an OG cut. It's hard to find what the original pheno and any type of seed that you put on it.
Mm.
Same as like any other strains. You'll probably get familiar tastes and smells and looks, but you're not gonna have that breeder's pheno
Yeah.
unless you back cross it with another keeper of a male. Try make a better version of it.
Let's see what happens here. 7 or 8 is nice.
Pop a few out, throw in your smelliest male and your smelliest female. Pop every seed after that. Has anyone grown that Sandstorm Phosphorian Express
Not me.
from what is it? What's his name again? Marcus. Is it Marcus? It's a straight strain on it. Looks an Orient Express Sandstorm.
Right.
It's Kano.
I think so. No. Me, you, Green Hand, and an over. I just can't get me fucking caption work. Download something.
Put some of my mates' plants in the chat there.
Slightly out. Let's see it.
It got a bit big. What I'm doing in these hands. You played much today, Nova?
No.
I'm gonna have to go on and get a little points up on there in a minute.
Yeah, I got a friend. I don't know what she's got the Christmas
Have you? What office Christmas party? You done the old Secret Santa and all that shit.
Oh wow. Are we gonna? Oh yeah, we're gonna sing it or what? What?
What? Happy Christmas.
We'll find out.
Are you? Yeah, you bet. Make sure it's not. You ain't gonna get there and someone's gonna hand you a present and go, "Oh yeah, you're my Secret Santa man."
They don't mind. Nova's gonna sit on Santa's knee, honey. What's that? What'd you say? Gonna sit on Santa's knee. No, he's not gonna be here. I hope not. He's gonna whisper in your ear, tell us the first thing that pops up. Yeah, I know, fuck you. And then you're just gonna feel something just touch your bottom. Yeah.
Got aces. Come on, the aces. I mean, typing comes up. Prices, colonial ices. Come on, the ices. Come on, the aces. It still says ices. No, come on, the aces. Yeah, gives me a proper flush fucking draw, doesn't it? Look. Arseholes. Ah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We need a 3, an 8, or a 9. Or another ace. A 3, 8, 9 ace. 3, 6, 9, 12. 10 outs. Have a good day, man. Hey Santa Claus, you can. Where's my fucking bike? I've unwrapped all this other junk and there's nothing here I like. I wrote you this fucking letter and I come to see you twice. You've worn a geriatric hat. You're a worn out geriatric fart and you forgot my fucking bike. I wanted a pair of bloody thongs, I'd have bloody arse, and a cowboy suit and ping pong set you can shove right up your arse. You stuff my bloody order up. It's enough to make me spew, and I'm not the only one that thinks who's snaky my sister's dirty too. Rockets. He's checking. Ace. Ace king, ace queen. Who's in the chat? Got the straight, the flush is there. Five-minute break. 5-minute break. Oh, should be playing some music now in the background. Oh. Going to play poker tonight, but that's not happening at the moment. Maybe later. Oh, your game starts in 5 minutes, doesn't it, Mr. Glorious?
Jump in it because I need to go to the chemist. Don't if 5-10 minute walk.
Yeah.
So if I just jump in and I can just sit out, can't I?
Oh, you'll be in it anyway, whether you jump in it or not. Yeah, yeah. You'll automatically be started, and you'll be started with you blinded out. Yeah, it won't wait for you. It's not like the other poker now. It can just come and join in. It's going to auto start you. Registering now.
You jumping in that one, like?
I might do. See if I can win myself a ticket. It's a big field though, isn't it? I can find it. Buying is $1.65, isn't it? Yeah.
3 pence on me ticket together. On the first beers.
Yeah, that's the cheap way in.
No,
Right.
just one
Yeah, I can't get into yours unless I win do a 33. Oh no, I found it. Oh, there's Andy, mate. There's only 24 players in there at the moment. 25. All right, mate. I'll see you in a minute.
Go on, jump back on in a minute.
What's your handle? Yoda Man, wasn't it? Or something?
Right, I'll jump back on again.
What was your... Oh, I can see you there, Glorious Clean. You're in 15th.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. 2 minutes, I'll jump back on and sneak and nip out.
All right, mate. I'll see you in a minute.
Alright.
I'll keep an eye on your table for you.
And then there was two.
Is it two of us? I didn't even know you was in here, mate. How you crackling on? How you getting on?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just doing all my fucking shipping policies and fucking
Yeah.
returns policies and all that, mate.
Don't forget to include all your Channel Island stuff and all that. Luxembourg, Channel Islands.
What?
Fuck them all off. Out Hebrides. Fucking hell.
Well,
They can cost you an arm and a leg, it can.
I'm just putting anywhere outside of mainland UK. Yeah.
Yeah.
Returns not accepted.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I think's fair enough.
Yeah. But also be careful, that's what I'm saying, be careful with the UK one because you can get people like Isle of Wight, for instance. That's a pain in the piss pot. You know, and you're better off just fucking excluding them a little bit or making it really expensive if they're going to do it. Otherwise, because it's a pain in the arse.
It says postage is based on distance or location.
Yeah.
You know, I can handle that.
Oh, that's handy, mate. Yeah, I got done with it once on eBay, selling stuff on eBay, and I got done by a couple of people out of Hebrides, fucking
Yeah, I've got that old fucking Shetland and places like
Shetlands,
that.
fucking, yeah, you go, oh, fuck this. Keep it, keep the stuff, don't send it back to me, for fuck's sake.
I've never had anyone send it back, but fucking, I've always had my stuff set to that first time. Yeah. I've always had my thingy set that if you're ordering from, get in touch on eBay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's hard, really. So this, to be fair, I mean, I'm hoping in a couple of months' time to be in the US. I've got friends in Europe, so I'm hoping one of them decide to take it on in Europe, because I'm taking a view that half of something's better than fucking all or nothing.
100%, man. Even as little as fucking, look, some people sell their licensing for like, they sell it and they're big taking 5%, 3%. Yeah. Because the company that's going to take it is going to sell millions of products. And your 3% is going to account to, you know, tens, if not hundreds of thousands of pounds. And you don't have to do any work at all. You just sit there and get a check every fucking 6 months or whatever. Yeah. So there's different ways, isn't there? You know. And like the other way where you give up a load of it, half your money to someone else or whatever, for them to go and take it on, you're giving them a large enough chunk of it to be able to do something. You know. It's good.
Well, I'm suggesting is, to be friends and that, yeah. Because like, all these guys I've known for like fucking 20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
You know, Prince doing weddings and all that sort of stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, if you want to be the guy on your continent, I'll put seed money down to get it going there.
Yeah.
Once it's at the point where it can support itself and build its own stock, yeah, I'll withdraw my seed money, yeah,
Yeah.
and then fucking, you know, whatever clear profit there is, 50-50. That way they've got a fucking stake, because what I don't want is employees that have got to pay before fucking,
If,
to fucking make any proper money.
see, like, what you could do is set it up as business partnerships, so that you basically have a business in Germany or Holland or wherever you say that place is, and you be the 51% shareholder, and they be the 49% shareholder, because you keep retain 1% because it's your intellectual property. They can't then buy the company off with you. They can't do anything without your say so because you're the majority shareholder. As the majority shareholder, you also are entitled to see the full books and see how the company runs at all times. If they're spending the money too much, you know, spending all the profit before you get to getting it, you know. Yeah. So you'll see the money, won't you? Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Total control of it, and now they pay some at the end of the tax year when the thing comes in.
Yeah.
Until such time as it's big enough to pay them a wage,
Mm.
and then they've got the option of taking a wage, and that wage will come out of whatever their end is if it goes well.
Yeah. It's good to get it all wrote down and structured out for people and all that stuff. Some people like to read it all, like to be able to show their wife in bed of a night or something, you know, before they make decisions on things. So yeah, get yourself a good little plan going on that, good business model and plan going, so they can see where the potential is and how much money they could potentially earn in the future, in, you know, potentially 1 year's time, potentially 2 years' time, you know. Well, you do what's in your business plan. You do projection of sales. You do what you expect you're going to do. So when I do a business plan, I do. Sorry, go on. Yeah. Oh no, that's right. But what you can do as a person though is you can think about how good or bad you're going to be, or how good or bad your business is going to perform on the past experiences you've got in your sector or whatever, or with no experience. So let's say I was going to sell sheep, for instance. I've never sold sheep before, but I'd expect myself to sell one sheep within a month. The second month, I'd expect myself to sell fucking two or maybe three sheep. Yeah. By the 6th month, I expect to be selling 5 or 6 sheep a month. And you see, from that business, that projection of business plan, I've got a projected business. And then as I run the business, I write in my actuals. And that's important to do as you're running through the business plan for the first 6 months to a year. Because you want to see how good your predictions are. And then as you realise your predictions are pretty shit at the start, and you've actually done better than you thought you was going to do, you start changing your predictions in the future of the spreadsheet. So you then start saying, well, hold on a minute, I think I've done so well, I'm doing 10 sales a month already, and I only thought I was going to be doing 5. So instead of in month 6, I'm going to do 10 sales, I'm probably going to do 20. And you can change your spreadsheet to then show you what you should be looking at in the future. And it gives you a goal to go towards. If you've got, you know, like I can run off a really simple business model for it. Just I tend to all I have in there is I have sales, I have you know, tax, PAYE, wages, fuel costs, telecoms, stationery, um, office rent, whatever. Yeah. So I've got a list of the stuff that I've got fixed costs, and then I've got the things that I don't know about, things that are linked in to do with purchasing maybe and sales. So like there might be product there or purchases that are linked into how many sales I do, and it'll be a percentage of my sales turnover. So let's say it's steel, for instance. it might be 20% of my sales cost is still. So I put a 20% mark line in. So every time I change the spreadsheet in the future months to say, oh, I'm going to actually sell 15 sheets, 15 products this month, it means that underneath my still costs have been put in for me already. The sheet sort of knows it for me. I've started waffling, fella. Yeah.
Previous experience shows me, right?
Mm.
That if you put your time into fucking doing predictions at this stage, it's fucking waste of time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because there's other stuff you need to get done. And I think
100%. But you see, like, before I even start doing anything, yeah, I see where you're coming from. But what I do before I even start anything, before I've done anything to do with the business, I sit down and I do a business plan for it. And in the business plan is costs, costing sheet. How much is this business going to cost me? How much am I expected it to be making in a year's time? How much will it make me in 3 years' time? Have I got a return of investment in 5 years? Do you see what I mean? And I do that before I start that business. And I sit down with and I create that business plan. And as the business starts getting developed, that business plan gets changed constantly. And then gradually over the next, once you've then started the business and then 6 months into the business, that business plan is a lot more solid than what it was when I first wrote it before I even started the business. Look, some people do it, some people. If you went to a bank to try and borrow money, they'd insist upon it. They'd go, "Can you give me your business plan, please?" You know, and when you, well,
at the point where I need credit,
yeah,
I can definitely put all that together.
yeah, no, that's right. But that's you're doing it after the fact. You, yeah,
While that's some numbers that are actually fucking trustworthy.
yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. But with me, when you say that, it's like shutting the gate when the horse has bolted. That's when you say I'll do it. I'll do it if when I need it down the line. I think,
Honestly, mate,
yeah,
if it was something that people need, right, or something that people, will definitely use, right, it's worth doing that. But experience tells me, yeah, I mean, I'm bearing in mind I've been doing this for 5 years already.
mm,
Experience tells me, yeah, that you sit there and make plans, been there, done it, you know what I mean? This is where I want to be buying here, I want this experience, buy there, blah, 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 blah. And it's the fucking hardware market, that fucking fickle, mate.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking wasted your time.
When it's like that, when it's like that, I've done. Here's the one I started, which was kitchen filters. You know the metal filters, mesh filters that you get in uh, the hoods of kitchens, and it's quite easy to make up and all that stuff. And so I bought in fabrication metals and all the stuff that I needed for them. And I went and started punting them out. You know, I started going into uh, takeaways and all the rest of it. And on my original business plan, I had it down that I was going to be doing fucking 30 of these a week by weeks, by month, six or whatever. But what I found was in the first week, I was finding that all these fucking people, none of them wanted to spend any money. None of these restaurants had any money. Do you know what I mean? They was just like, they seemed like they was all skint all the time. And so it was like a foul business, basically. But what I did was I dialed it completely back on the business plan. And instead of looking to do 20 sales in a week, I started looking to do 3 sales in a week. Yeah. And all of a sudden, that I went from not getting 3 sales in a week, only getting 1 sale in a week, to then when I sell that, I was doing four filters a week, like, or 4 shops a week, I suppose. Which was piss of where I wanted it to be, but it wasn't a failure in my book, you know.
Well, I think the hook on this, right, is going to be, still going to be based, I know Ian Averty, right, was in a range, yeah. I mean, when I was running GHO, yeah, when that was, when I was actively pushing that,
Yeah,
it was fucking, I started off with one product, then I had the next one I wanted, then the next one, quality, people have been clamouring for, yeah. But good example of this, you know biochar, which is like fucking charcoal you dig into your stomach.
Yeah.
Right? A pallet of that ingredient, yeah, 300 kilo pallet was like 1,200 quid, right?
Right.
And fucking, you know, to buy like a fucking 5 kilo bag is like 200 quid and all that stuff.
Right.
But I got a source of FSC certified fucking, you know, sustainable fucking forestry.
Right.
Yeah. In biochar in Estonia, where everything was made out of fucking silver birch.
Yeah.
You know, European birch, whatever it was, right? Single source, properly made. Fucking, this is all the fucking lower temperature. Because charcoal produced at a slightly higher temperature than biochar or vice versa. You know,
Yeah.
everything's fucking put right? And I could buy that for fucking, I could buy a 400 kilo pallet for about £1.50 euros.
Right.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
If that is really fucking cheap, then I've got people. And then we go down, get this.
Have you? I mean.
I bought 54 kilo bag
Yeah.
and 2 pallets. Right?
Yeah.
Which is of that left.
Right. See.
You know what I mean? I paid for the organic certification, all that stuff. Yeah, fucking did it correctly.
Yeah.
The pallet was fucking 2/3 of the price of a pallet of ingredients, so on and so forth. Yeah, couldn't get it tapped. Once I had it in, everybody disappeared.
I mean,
So,
it's it's a weird one because I'll be looking at people like Home Base and B&Q. Yeah. But
sold, but things, like, you know when lockdown ended the second time,
yeah.
business disappeared for 6 months, fucking didn't order anything, right? Then when it got, you know, 6 months later, it all picked up again, then the cost of living crisis hit. Brexit fucking shut me down. I was sending fucking like £8 a year worth of stuff into Europe.
Mm.
Brexit happened, that fucked me over. In the you know, at the end of the first year or second year of the business, Brexit vote happened and that fucked me up. That shut down the market for me.
Yeah.
So now I'm just, you know, I'm firing it right back. Not pushing the organic because I like organic, yeah, but I'm not pushing all the organic thing because one, I think it's a huge fucking scam.
Right.
Two, yeah, it's fucking that sector of the market is notorious fucking tight. It's like trying to get money out of fucking Stephen's dad, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you see,
People come spend a bit of money and then go, how can you do this but cheaper? And you're like,
well, of course.
fuck.
But what is the big, because, you know, like the price point you're getting at is such a low price. What did the other people like B&Q and Home Base? Wasn't one of them prepared to stick in a big order to you? It's just straight procurement office. They have a procurement officer or department that just does all their buying, and all you got to do is you got to meet certain criteria for them to be a seller. You know, which a lot of stuff is pretty easy to do. You know what I mean? Because they buy off of everybody, from farmers to people making home stuff, and it's just a case of getting that in there. You give them enough price points so they can triple their money. They've got to be able to really make their money on it, and then they will promote it. They would do it. You know what I mean? Mm. Oh yeah.
Going things instead of fucking organic, yeah, they synthetic chemicals and organic fucking supplements,
Mm.
yeah, means that you can get certain cocoa dyes as well, yeah.
Yeah.
The hook, because it's all built around the one product, really. There's going to be a few other products, but basically the whole idea is that the main product, you know, most ranges, if you buy the full range, full litre of each,
Yeah.
you probably, you know, like Shogun or fucking Athena or whatever, yeah. You buy in price for the full 200 or 350 quid.
Yeah.
To get a bottle of everything, right? And most of those products in there, at best, they're going to make 300 litres, 350 for each litre. And because they're fucking all sold separately, for the grower, the gas worker, then how to try and get that synergistic effect, because if you fucking invest in a fucking multi-bottle system,
Yeah.
you'd expect that every time you fucking, you know, if you use the full system, the results are going to be greater than the sum of its parts, because that's the whole fucking point.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's, you know,
Amount of gas work for people. Yeah. Most cocoa and hydro guys don't realise that they can use organics in some way. Yeah. And a lot of the organic problems, a lot of the organic fucking products that have been available previously, gunk up your lines and all that sort of stuff. Well, this is that fucking highly concentrated that to get 1.2 EC in hydro, which is fucking bang on for fucking peak nutrient requirements, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you're using 0.41 mil per litre.
Oh, it's amazing.
So 1.2. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. All your organics are already in it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, and they're all in the right fucking ratios to each other and the fertiliser to produce that synergistic effect that is fucking, you know, noticeable.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's gonna
I mean, like,
three
if
to
you've
five
done,
times further than other people's stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
And I think the price point's going to be £45 a litre versus
right,
200 to 300 quid for everybody else's multi-bottle stuff.
right,
No
yeah,
CalMag,
yeah,
no CalMag, no PK boosters,
yeah.
no fucking measuring out off, 10 fucking different products every week.
Mm.
Yeah, just one product, fire and forget.
Oh, mate, it sounds like the golden child. But that's what I was saying. Is if you got a decent contract made up, and then given a decent percentage over or commission over per sale, and then give it to the sales teams. There's people that are freelance salespeople, and they've got all their contacts in all the different procurement centres, from Harrods to Tesco's to wherever, and even airports. There's procurement officers for airports and stuff.
What I'm doing now will be marketed specifically for cannabis growers.
Yeah. Well, you think of all them shops in the UK, how many stores there are in the UK that are selling chemicals.
It's too expensive for domestic gardeners, though. Right?
Yeah, well, you say that. What about the people that are the RSO horticultural specialists who are trying to grow the biggest orchids or roses or whatever?
Mate, I
Is
know
it
all
any
the
good
giant
for them?
beds crowd anyway. I know all the giant beds crowd, and I deal with them anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
fucking.
are they another crowd that buys it, or they got their own little concoctions?
And they've got their own version, like from me, but.
Mm.
I'm big mates with one of the guys on the board at fucking Royal Horticultural Society. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even he's like, fucking hell, he says, your products are innovative. I've got stuff that nobody else has got. And it's really fucking good. But it's too expensive for most fucking gardeners.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, it's fucking, like, my main liquid's expensive to buy as well. You know what I mean? There's there'll be like, no, because I'm just going to brand it premium because people are more likely to buy it.
Oh, 100%, 100%, man. I told you that one about
People don't buy the
McDonald's.
cheap shit.
Yeah.
People don't buy the cheap shit, right? They buy the expensive stuff because they think because it's expensive, it's going to work better.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's better product. I think it's better everything. That's what I was saying to you. Is what you could do is if you can cater to a cheap market as well, is bring out something in a different bottle, different label, different stuff. That is maybe diluted down or something. You know what I mean? That can service the average grower growing tomatoes in the back garden. Because
Yeah, well,
when you're just selling to
I've
cannabis growers, you've really lowered your sales people
Yeah,
and the
I'm just
quantity.
in the
You think,
process of doing a version for chili growers and tomato growers
yeah,
because
yeah,
they're the two main. You know, if you're
yeah,
growing tomatoes, you want a bottle that's directed at tomato growers. If you're growing
yes,
chilies,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
going to buy chili focus over fucking general
100%,
purpose
man.
miracle grow.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. And to make it fair, you should realistically change the ingredients slightly in each bottle to make it trading standards compliant.
Yeah. Well,
You
to
know,
be
and it's
fair,
only got to be slight
certainly
variation.
for the chili one,
Just got to be a
for the
very
chili one,
slight variation. Yeah, you know,
yeah,
just
for the chili one, right?
mm,
I'll, the market leader chili fertilizer in the UK, right,
yeah,
is fucking £10 a litre, give or take, right?
right,
And you use 5 milliliter in veg and 10 ml per litre in flour, right? So
yeah,
effectively, that's the same price as mine, and it's fucking no better. Yeah, well, actually, it fucking hasn't got half the stuff in. You know what I mean? So, mine will go fucking as far price wise, yeah, but you'll get better results. So I don't think I'll alter the price.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like this is what you got to think. This is what I would be sort of thinking about is how can I sell that product in all the different areas? So the I'm selling it to B&Q as Super Thrive, the new generation or whatever you come up with. You know what I mean? But it's at such a price point to them, so they can get a fucking a liter of it for like whatever. I'm just going to put a number out there. Let's say it costs you 75 pence to make it. I'd be selling it to Tesco's for like £1.50. You see what I mean? I just double my money on production and just go bang because they're going to buy a pallet. They're going to buy boxes of the stuff. They've got how many stores in the country that they want to put at least one box or two boxes in each store. So you're talking orders that go up through the fucking stratosphere, where you're going to have to end up going to the bank and going, look, I've got a letter of um, uh, intention from Tesco's who want 150,000 bottles, and I need to borrow 30 grand to go and buy all my equipment. And the bank will go, yeah, no trouble, bang, here's your money, because you've got an order for it.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I
that's just,
think to be honest, I'm happy with the plan I've got at the moment. Yeah. I'm
yeah,
going
good
after
man.
chilies and tomatoes because those guys are fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a real sort of like little community around both.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh,
I know, like, it seems like going back to school and writing a fucking business plan out, mate, but when the
well,
best thing that
so
business plans do,
once I see stuff
yeah,
moving, right, then I'll put
yeah,
my time into that. But at the moment, I've got other things I need to do first.
mm. Yeah, I just like to know where I'm at, how much it's all costing me from day one. Do you know what I mean? Because you end up paying out shit and you forget about it. You completely forget about that thing you bought that cost 400 quid or 300 quid. And then all of a sudden you think, oh, I've made money this month. You go, well, hold on a minute. No, you forgot the 400 quid thing that you bought.
Yeah, I've never had to do that. Thankfully, I've always kept good record.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I
If
mean?
you're keeping good records already, these business plans will be a piece of piss for you. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
literally just a fucking, like a filling in the numbers of what you're
But
actually doing each month,
like
each time you're doing it, spending it.
2023, November 23, right? I fucking ceased trading for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Decided, fuck it, I'd had enough for a bit. I needed to clear my head and rediscover my fucking enthusiasm. Yeah. Shut down in November 23, and I'll be up and running again in January 25.
mm.
And promoting probably the two weeks before Christmas.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah,
from that, website will be live. And, there'll be like a banner on the top saying USA, we're coming for you. Available from on whatever date
yeah,
I
yeah,
decide to set on that. Probably March. In
yeah.
time for all the guys who are about to go outdoors.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one, mate. Try and get into the markets.
Yeah.
It's just getting
With
as many
granulating
people out there selling it for you as well, you know, because you can't be out there,
Yeah,
you know, selling it all
I
these
get
different
it.
places all at once.
No, but fucking to do that, yeah, it's fucking. I mean, I don't want to be in grow shops. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know, but they're getting a lot of people coming in the door that won't go on the internet.
Yeah, but the reason being, mate, is grow shops don't want to sell their stuff. Their stuff potentially could put them out of fucking business, right? I had a sit down with, do you know, a
Hmm.
chain called Grow Well?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I've
I had
seen
a
grown
sit
well.
down with I had a sit down with them just before they went bust last year,
Right.
right? And the guy I sat down with about this product turned around to him and he says, "Fuck me, this is gonna fucking hurt a lot of people. This, like, you know what I mean?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean?" And he says, "Well, if we put this on the shelves, right?" He says, "and people fucking, get to trust it and come to use it a lot, yeah." He says,
Right.
"All the other stock we've got will just fucking sit there." He said, "Because why would you go out and spend 200 quid on a line of bottles when you can buy
I've
this
just
for
had an
40 quid?"
idea, mate. I've just had
Do
a
you get
good
me?
idea for it. Here's an idea, right?
Go on.
If you sold it under license to the other plant growth manufacturers, nutrient sellers, right? So you could sell it under license to them, whereby they're allowed to rename it and call it whatever they like. They then,
Yeah.
but they're only allowed to sell it for a certain amount of money. They're not allowed to sell it for more than that amount of money, and you're telling when it's allowed to go into discount.
No.
And
Well,
that way, you control the sale. You're not cutting them out the market. You give them a opportunity to sell your product alongside their own as their own product. And then you could be selling your product to everybody. Everybody that makes food, that's selling food in all the grocery shops, you sell them your product as well. They stick their own label on it, put it in their shop, and bosh, you're getting all the sales from it still.
Mate, I've looked down that road before as well. That's something else I've tried before, right? And fucking, what you find, like, I deal with a lot of agricultural people too, right?
Yeah.
And those agricultural people, stuff you buy in, it doesn't matter whether they've got your permission or not, they're going to put their own name on it anyway.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
But you see, if you have that contracted and you've trademarked everything, copyrighted it all, they can't do it without costing them money. Because what happens
Yeah.
if you go, okay, you want to do that? No trouble. Let them do it. Let them do it for 6 months. Then you set your solicitor on them. Your solicitor takes every bit of profit that they made from your goods.
Well, the thing is, right, the technology behind it, yeah, I developed with a fucking regenerative guy on another
Yeah,
continent, right?
yeah,
Whoa, fucking 2021, 2022,
right.
right? So it's got patented technology on it, right?
Mm.
Nobody else could make this without using fucking certain techniques and stuff, yeah?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
You know, so,
So you're protected, you know.
mm, but
You're
these
protected.
people, yeah,
Yeah.
have been ripping people off for years, yeah?
Mm.
Right. And this product, I guess, is what you'd call a disruptor. Do you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
So if some of those fuckers feel the fucking burn a bit, yeah, that doesn't bother me, and I don't really want to deal with them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And as well, most of your hydroponic distribution in the UK now is all done by one company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who've got some fucking dodgy business practices. Yeah. And I certainly wouldn't fucking deal with that. You get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. All over the world, you know.
You know, I would rather, if I can get the America thing nailed down in the next couple of months, yeah,
Mm.
I'd rather wait a bit for the fucking word to get round, yeah, and just keep quietly pushing, yeah, Do the same
Yeah.
thing with Europe with one of my pals there, right? And also, I've got a very good friend of mine that I went to university with, who's half Thai, who's recently
Right.
emigrated to Thailand, and
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a big legal market there, right? So
Mm.
even if it takes a few years, I'm still working as well, right? But if this is all managed sensibly, yeah, fucking effectively, there'll be on every continent there'll be me and fucking one other person making it, yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
fucking making the money off it, right? And at
Mm.
the point where it needs staff, we'll sort stuff out if we need to.
I get where
Do you
you're
know what
coming
I
from,
mean?
man. Yeah, yeah. It's
Keep it all in out. You know, the money goes where it's supposed to. Then, you know what I mean? It's that
yeah.
fucking different. I don't think I need to jump into fucking bed with fucking big companies and stuff like that. Yeah, because fucking those guys will fuck you over if you can anyway.
Oh, always, yeah. Dog eat dog world.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, fucking, I'm quite happy to stay low key for now. Yeah.
Mm.
And hopefully, by the time people realise fucking what's going on, it'll be a little bit late to stop me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's very hard to get to certain sizes with certain size numbers of people. You know, like one man growing a business on his own is very hard to do, and it's very slow and that. Two men growing a business, well, that's a bit quicker now, isn't it? Five men growing a business, 10 men, 50 men, 100 men. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's how big you want to grow it and how fast and all that. If you're happy with they're called cottage industries, whereby businesses are started up on people's kitchen tables, yeah, and the cottage industry of like jam sellers, or someone who does beekeeping, for instance. They can't really expand their business very well. It's very difficult to roll it out, so to speak. They are what they are. And in other businesses, you're able to roll it out, to put a franchise in every town, and um, grow it to exponentially around the globe. Not just start and finish in your own town, but finish in the whole world. And the first thing people tell you when you're selling anything is sell to your local people first and your local area first, then expand out from that. Because as soon as you start selling in other directions, in other places in the country, logistics come into it. You've now got to get there or do things or whatever for other different parts of the country. Deliveries are now having to be dealt with by somebody else, and then your hands are not touching the goods no longer at a certain point in its journey. Losses happen, breakages, people saying they didn't receive stuff. That's an all new ball game that comes on the expansion, you know.
Yeah. But
And then
like I say, I've got my supply lines nailed. I've been doing the whole getting stuff delivered thing for a long time now.
yeah,
And that's as simple as printing a label here, right, and
yeah,
it
that's
being
it, man.
collected by Royal Mail. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
a lot of this stuff's
that's
become
no
so
issue.
much easier now. Yeah. I mean, what with Royal Mail, do you get a certain discount? Sorry,
You what, sorry? I
I
said
was
that's
going to say
how the
with
finish
Royal Mail.
postage and all that. Isn't it?
Yes, as long as you're getting paid for that. And with Royal Mail, do you get a bulk discount with them yet, or anything like that? Are you doing over, say, 30 parcels a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
once
I
you
get
get
the
to
postage slightly cheaper, and obviously as that builds, it gets cheaper the more you do it.
yes, yeah, and also there's outsourcing of sort of where people do a pick and pack operation for you. So you can give a local warehouse a pallet of your goods, and then every time an order comes in, you send them the order through email or whatever, and then they go and pick and pack it in their warehouse, and a collection comes from their warehouse, and they're doing
Yeah.
60 parcels a week or 100
I mean,
parcels a week.
that's the only thing I would do, right, is if at the point it got massive, I'd put it on
Mm.
Amazon. Do you know what I mean? You know, if it ever
Yeah,
became a
Amazon
household
can
name,
be. can be dodgy. If you're shifting enough numbers, then you can shift to Amazon. But if you're not doing the numbers first, Amazon can be very dangerous because they won't charge you nothing for the first 30 days of storing the goods. But after that time, they're going to start charging you. Oh, the drop ship with them.
If I went into Amazon, right, I'd let Amazon take the orders and post it out myself.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Until
Self-fulfillment.
the numbers.
Yeah.
Until such time as until the numbers were big enough,
Yeah.
it would make it worth putting it in storage in Amazon.
100%. Yeah. You've got to make sure your numbers are up, and so that you can put into them one pallet, and the whole pallet gets sold in a month.
Yeah. But
that's what you need to be.
For me, it's a case of I'm not going to bother running before I can walk. Yeah. Because I've been down that road, yeah, and it makes it fucking hard work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I just keep looking at Amazon. I'm just trying to find a product for it. I can't find a product for it. I need a product that I can buy and sell for. It needs to be a 3.7 times purchase price. Which fucking finding that product is hard.
Yeah.
If you can.
I mean, if you've got good, because this is the thing, right? Is it's all well and good having a product, yeah. But if you don't know that fucking sector inside out, yeah.
It don't matter. I'm selling. If it could be washing up liquid, mate. It could be very washing up liquid. If I can get it for the right price point, and it's with very washing up liquid, it needs to be like 3.5 to 4 times purchase. Then I can sell that on Amazon and make probably double my money. You know. But we're talking about a bottle of washing up liquid. It's like £1.87 or something. So I'll be making about £1 off of a sale.
Yeah.
You know, so
my brother-in-law knows a lad who buys all the fucking returns. And,
yeah.
You know, like damaged pallets and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if there's stuff that's not damaged and could be relisted on Amazon.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of them. Some of it's fucking business now, and some of it's luck of the fucking draw.
Oh, you just got to know someone.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like, who did I bump into? Someone who does the straws, and their dad is the straw manufacturer for the world in China, and he makes something like 2/3 of the world's plastic straws in the world. I was like, fuck man, I went, well, why aren't you selling these on eBay? And it's just his dad, all the companies he sells to all sewn it up. His dad's not even allowed to sell a straw now in the world.
Yeah, but it's just fucking, it's one of them, and you just got to keep pushing, mate.
Yeah, I was just finding the product for me. Once I find the product, it was a bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, I've had fucking loads of ideas over the years, and some of them I think are goers. Right, but when you're like in a fucking long-term relationship or you're married or whatever else.
Yeah.
If you have an idea for a business and the person you're with really fucking goes to town putting it out, it puts you off, doesn't it?
You should get away from that person instantly. They should be supporting you at all things.
I have been.
Yeah.
Which is that, like fucking. I remember years ago I was with a fucking midwife, right? He was like a fucking. I guess she was a functioning alcoholic, but she'd never admit it.
Yeah.
I wasn't with her long, 18 months or something. And at the time, I was getting sick of working fucking factories and shit like that, yeah. And fucking. I had a few ideas, and I was like, oh, I really want to do this.
Yeah.
Money into that. I'm like, well, look, you put all money into it. You put my money into it. We ain't married.
Yeah.
It ain't our money unless we are. And even then, if it's money I've made before, it's fucking mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
fucking. Whereas now, yeah, if I want to have a go at something, as long as I'm not going to leave the family short, it's no issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was the other thing I learnt as well from my first few years trading, is going over. I didn't overextend myself, but when I had a bit of spare cash, I'd put it into something. Yeah. And then when the tough times bit, we were a little bit leaner. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm very much of the mind that I decide what my seed money is.
Yeah.
And this is, I've got to have this amount for everything to be kosher and cushy like. And I don't go beyond the limits I've set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to maintain my fucking living standard.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, just like some of the richest people I know, they set themselves a yearly salary, and it's very low normally. It's like, 18 grand a year or 15 grand a year or something really low that you wouldn't expect. And they do that, and they stick by it. But they're earning, like they're earning 150 grand a year, 200 grand a year. But they're just such frugal people. They just save it, and do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah.
I had a mate who fucking jumped on importing LEDs
Mm.
when they first started coming out, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. He turned over like 150 grand in 6 months.
Yeah.
2-3 years back, yeah. And then all of a sudden, all these fucking distributors and that over here started setting up fucking lighting brands and buying from China what he was already buying.
Yeah. Which is never good.
He couldn't compete with their marketing budgets. But he made enough money out of it to buy a little B&B down in Devon and a boat.
Right.
And that's what he does now.
Yeah. That's I like them sort of ideas, business ideas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I could handle the boat thing though.
Yeah, well then, believe it or not, right, at one point he was a fucking heroin addict with a real fucking problem and he managed to sort his life out.
Yeah. There was a friend of mine who got he was worked for the post office, got a redundancy and payout. I think he come out with it for like 70 grand, and he bought himself a little news agents. Can't remember where it was now. It's like West Country, Exeter. He was down that direction. Little news agents.
Right.
Yeah, that was him. He was done. He's an early riser anyway, so he used to get up really early, do the newspapers, and that was his retirement. I think fair enough. I don't know if I think I'd be bored sitting in a shop all day, unless it was a smoking shop.
You know what, mate? I think all work's fucking boring sooner or later. I think once you get past the 6 month mark, you fucking always feel like you're wasting your life away.
Oh, this is the ADHD in us, mate. We get bored, don't we?
I just like a fucking hard day's graft. I'm not bothered. I'm not flipped off. I go to work and I'll fucking rap that fucking good day's graft and then I fuck off home and that's alright. I feel better like that.
Yeah. I've not done a proper full day's graft for a good many years now, I don't think. When I say graft, I mean like sweating for the whole day.
Well, I do it a couple of times a week at least.
Yeah, no, I've not. I don't think my back of the hand out. Yeah, to last out.
The fucking way I look at it, right? Those hard days graft will probably be the thing that keeps me from fucking having a bad back and fucking not being able to do it.
I don't know. I think it's the extra now in the coffin. Why do women live longer than men?
Yeah, because they don't work as fucking hard.
They don't work as hard, do they? They're not putting their heart under stress and they're fucking everything, all that stuff.
And they don't, in most traditional setups, they don't have all the stress of fucking making sure that the fucking bills are
That's
paid
part,
and fucking.
in a traditional setup, that is our role, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then here's the thing.
That's why women live longer, because they've got it fucking easier.
Oh, 100%. But I do believe in different strains and stresses. Like, so I know it might sound funny, but the stress of having to decide what fucking dinner is every night is another strain and stress for some people.
It's just stress for my missus.
Well, it is because they're doing that's their stress. They've got to pick something different. They've got to something that you're going to like. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all that sort of stress that they're in themselves under.
Yeah, I mean, I'll bar lady. If you're gonna make something, you know, if you want to make something you know I don't like, just chuck me a jacket potato then.
Yeah.
Put what I want on. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered.
But
It's just fucking
But
fuel.
but no, she shouldn't cook. If she knows you don't like something, she should not cook it, man. It's as simple as that. It's the same as if you know she don't like something, you shouldn't do it. Otherwise, it's just unfair, selfishness, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, I'm not really a big fan of rice. I don't really like. There's only a couple of things I'll eat with rice that I enjoy, and the rest of it I'll avoid. I don't really, I'm not a huge rice fan.
Rice.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was always boring for me playing rice, But now, I love my rice is egg fried rice or mushroom rice if I'm having a curry. But I'd squirt my rice up with salad cream and eat it that way. Tastes the same. Gonna put this person all in here.
Yeah. Right, I better dip anyway, mate, and get back to this fucking website. So I'll catch up
Oh,
with you later.
oh, mate, have fun.
See you in a bit.
I'll catch up in a bit. See you later, mate.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, mate. Right, so then it was just one. One having fun. Are we chip lead there? No. Get in there though. It'd be good if the caption worked. We might be able to get it working at some point. Hello, caption, my old friend. Captions. Capture. Capture. Alright, come on, let's get some fucking hands up. Folding. Nothing, one bites the dust. Still broadcasting. Still live on YouTube at the moment, I believe. What's going on with that? Yeah, we are still live. Average view, couple of minutes. just streaming our Max at the moment. Stream settings are off and running. Jack 2. Jack 2 nothing. Rubbish. The closed caption is not working very well. Sometimes better than others. Maybe if I keep talking into it, it will get better. Just seems like it just cuts off every now and again. Cut off. Can be a bit boring, mate, for hands sometimes. Especially when people using all their time up for nothing. Who's going to get a sweat party going on? No one's turned up yet. Well, going into a break. Let's have a look for a to the GitHub. doing. Over here at the moment. Just going to get ourselves better maybe. Closed captions. It's in top resources. And switcher. Use closed captioning via Google. Let's say I think we've got it. Closed caption zip. That over. Bit of studios. Plugins 64-bit. I think we can just drop that in there. Bad flop for a Jack 7. So get ourselves back here anyway. Better for us. Just get ourselves back on here. A bit worse for us. Got a call for the bluff. But I don't think he's bluffing. With an all in there. expiration date on that. Might write up so you should be able to hear me. Ish. Oh, velvet tones. Why is he not picking up the captions? We don't know. Just don't like it. Do not like the captions. Go on in. Let's get these captions going. Why is it not working? Testing, 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 testing. We're back up. Back up. We do need a smoke though. Smoking a lovely CBD herb today. You all know me. Oh, it's getting a bit saucy. Might have to calm these down a bit. Another 9 people to go out before the for the bubble. I could start pushing the small chippers. Small chipper, 25 blinds. We have to get ourselves a little body cam or spy camera or something, so we can video the live games. I'll take the old spy camera up there. Get a few games going on. Getting a big shout out to Jeremy, listening in Toronto at the moment. Hi Jeremy. Nothing on that board. One with a king eye. Who'd have thought it? Where's the old small blind even getting involved? The 10-5. Don't like the hand at all. Only play it in these positions. There's value on it. Still can get an overpair to the board. Possible backdoor straight. Yeah. Backdoor flush. Flush is coming maybe. Yep. Pulled out too early, as the wife used to say. Bad goal. Squeeze up. Terrible hand. Makes no straight. flush, 2 pair, trips, boat. Highly dominated. Good to see the 10s win. I want to get involved. Just check if it's we get called. Yeah. Let's take a spin up. Nice spin up. Oh. If the money wasn't going in before, it would have gone in after. So it didn't matter. The hand played itself. Still a king. Take the bet. Silly bet, really. No value in the bet, but then we're not seeing anyone's cards on this table. We have 7 players left before the bubble kicks in. With blinds going up another 7 minutes to 7 grand. So it's a 10 grand orbit, basically. We're sitting on 120 bigs. Yeah, let's take a spin up. Pocket jacks, pocket queen. Oh, another ace king. Come on, 10. Come on, 10. No, 10. Catch him in a minute. We definitely catch him in a minute. Positions the small blinds and the big blind because it valued into a lot of pots. Look, at the moment, 4 times their money. Win 3 grand to win 16. The antes coming round at 700, 800 a piece. We could have bet for aggression, but we could have any of that board. Right. I feel putting them on the 6th. Easy put him on the 6th there. Can he put us on the straight? Yep. Bit of a late bet. pushing and pushing. Don't forget to check out the free roll games running on Discord on the Poker Now software. Poker Now software is free for everybody to use. It's a nice basic free roll multi-table tournament. Don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom if you find it very weird gameplay. This one is trying to secure it. You might have ace king, ace jack, something like that. Don't want to get involved though. Probably would have won it with a fourth. Trying to get greedy for 59 cents. What was we thinking? What was we thinking? Let's try and get some back. Insta-fold. Let's try and get some back. Comes out of South Africa. What's that mean? The closed captions will get sorted out at some time in the future. I apologise for any weird text that come up. Yeah. Weird text that come up. I think maybe if I speak a little bit louder, it might have a better thing through the mic, and maybe keeping a continual speech going might help you out. Right. Ace 5. Let's try and get some of these chips back we lost. No takers. We've got him on the flush draw, so we might be able to take him out here. He's got a bet now with the ace, alright. A pot or 130 on the pot, just to scare him off. They paid us off nicely. The payoff. We might be able to see what he had in a second. We'll see. If he revealed, yeah, he revealed ace queen of clubs. So he had ace, and that was it. Didn't bet it at any time. Tried to trap with it. Let's see if this person's got a 10 or a 9. I think he's calling with a 10 all day long. 9 might fold. I think he can still get the money. There's only 3 more people to get out, so he'll probably fold. We've got a call over here. Oh, he's stepping it up with his 10. No, let's call him in. Oh, we've got him on a 2 pair now. What's he going to do now? Ace king. Oh, ace king. Ace 10. Oh, who we got now then? Let's just call him king and queen on the Janana. nothing through on our bloody crap again. Let's get this party started. Come on, we've got now 42 people. We've got one more person to get out and the bubble comes into play. We've got nothing on the board. Ace 10, ace 2 maybe. You all right, mate?
Oh, mate, what time do you get started then?
I'm fucking online at the moment. I am.
Are you doing it, streaming it there?
I'm streaming live. Yeah, I sent you a little link.
Wazzers. Right, yeah, no, I see the link. Yeah, I don't know how to use any of that shit. Nothing works on my phone. I don't know how.
Oh, right, yeah. It's YouTube shit.
Yeah, no, I just, I might come give you a knock in a bit then, yeah? I'm going to jump in the shower and take a walk down, that's it.
Oh, I'll come and pick you up. If you want to go to the game, mate, I'll come and pick you up anyway. And
Shut up, you know. Just stream on. No, 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 I'll just come see you.
yeah, I'm in first place. There's 41 people left.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, just, I'll come and give you a knock. I still ain't jumped in the shower, just picked up a little girl and that. So
Yeah, yeah. All right, man.
I'll jump in the shower and see how you feel, like.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll pop down.
All right, man. All right, cool.
Oh, mate, I'll let you know when I'm outside.
All right, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
All right, Tim. Oh, looks like we're gonna get the old sweat on going on. My mentor on his way down. Mentor is coming. Help me out here. Let's get raising with 6-7 suited. Oh, we picked up a 6. Oh, 9 on the river killed us. Oh my God. How lucky some people. Or how unlucky are we? So we'll get him in a minute. We'll get them all in a minute. And come on. Just not getting anything decent in a minute. We might be getting involved there anyway. Come on, mama. I think we're going to get involved now. It's 200k off our stack there. 200. He's got an 800 up the top there. He's involved. Let him get involved with it, not us. Right, let's see what we're getting involved with here then. Got ourselves a nice inside straight and flush draw. We could do a bet going in from the big boy. Feel like we've got one of these coming. Got 4 plus 9s. We've got 13 outs. 13 times 4. we've just got the flush and straight. No takers. Oh, I think we get out of that hand. It was a very intense hand, that last one. Just for myself more than others. I was hoping I'd get a call when. 6-9 fold. 6-9 fold. Doo, doo, doo. Got a bit of a tilted behaviour going on over there. We'll sit out that one. Lost the captions again. Let's see if it's something to do with mic. Desktop audio is not the one, is it? Mic. Preview. Nothing. We've got the flush. Smoke a bit. GDP. GDP. You need to be the GDP. Fucking hell. Don't know if we've spoken the GDP or hair. Probably a fucking bum hair. But there you go. Bum hair are us. Even the pubic hair on a toilet seat gets pissed off. God, let's push this ragu. Maybe not. Ace queen, ace jack. Queen jack, jack 10. Go way round. Fucking 10-5. Let's see what happens. Replaying this for red hat. Oh, red cat, blue hat. He's a player from the 420 server. Big shout out. Here you go, mate. Your 10-5 shit. I'm out. Queen, king suited. King, queen suited. second kicker. Might get a call. No takers. Queen 2. Queen 2. 2. 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this CC sorted out. Just for our deaf listeners, viewers, I should say. Is it? Hello. Push his feet blind because he's done us a couple of times. Might just have a pocket pair. Six. Alright, it's quietened him down a little bit in the corner. Oh, got the other ones woken up now. Okay, the flush draw. We've not hit it. Need a miracle. We got one. Yep. Let's see how much Plugs rolls it up. Come Plugs, what are you sticking it in at? Ooh, no, he's come out. We're going to be folding to an ace bet. He's pissing me off now. Let's just see if we can take him out. Or he's going to double up on us. One eye or the other. Snap call me with a pocket pair. All we can do is call him down. At the moment, he checked back for weakness. Got the jack or the queen. I think 150 off of him. Got 150 straight off of him. Alright, come let's have a look what he's got this time. Raise. Cool. Opening inside, up and down straight. Ace king, no bet. Check. Didn't raise ace 6 to 2 flats. Ace 6, a pair of sevens. He knows he's not drawing, but he's 50-50. Good bet. And now we're down to 28 people. Next player out gets $1.51. See where we're getting. See how we get on with them. Closed captioning is not working at all well today. It's a lot of people to go around. It's a bad, bad bet, bad position. This is what happens. We're looking at an ace jack, ace queen, ace king. Got a insidey straighty, outsidey flushy, fucking bad draw. In comes a bet. If you had pockets, it was shoved. All we can do with him is get him on a ace king, ace. Yeah, that's where he was with it. 15 is cool with the kings. This shit, when they've got pocket kings, no bet. Right, so good. Yeah. You are, mate. I'm still streaming, aren't I? Fucking hell. Yeah, I'll have to go out the road, grab some cash out or something. Yeah, look, I'm in this tournament until it's over. It's 4 out of 28 people left, so it can't be going on for much longer. Head over here. I'll ring up my man and do all the bits and bobs. Yeah, yeah. Right, all right. Right, see you. Cheers, man. Oh, weird. Weirdy, weirdy, weirdy. Weirdy, 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 weirdy. Jump tables, but stayed here. Lost captions. We don't stop losing them things. Why do we keep losing them things? I don't know. blind could be on like king 10, king jack, 8, 9, no. All our big blind under the gun, definitely got the ace, king or a pocket pair, maybe sevens. Probably. And the kings. Right, so where are we getting here? We want we might just stick him all in, haven't we? No one else can call us. 200k here. We've got 87 cents on the line for it. That's queen, kings, king jack. Need a 10. Need a 10. Didn't get it. Okay, next one, 24th man gets $1.51. $1.10 in. Yeah, let me have a look at some of my cards here. Go for check fold. Fold out. Foldy, foldy, foldy. Foldy, foldy, foldy. Might be able to get that. Little. Folding, folding now. Yeah. Got a small stacker in the end. Might go all in. Never know. Here we go. We can only call it. Ace 3, 2, 7. Give it 2 sevens. Seven's looking good. 50-50. difference. Fishes out there. Might get lucky here. You never know. I think it's an ace. Hole. Ah, the 10-8 wins. Favourite hand. Favourite hand, and that's why. Good old favourite hand. King 9. That's what we think of this knob jockey there. So we tighten up the gameplay a little bit. Coming into the final throws. We've got 22 people left in the tournament. We're in 12th place mid-table. Hold out. Still not getting the closed captions working, guys. Sure we will at some point in the future. Into the future. Text. Text effects. Render delay, sharpen. None of that. Seven. Got a lot of the ball to answer to there. Right. What these properties? Hold it out. 10 to 6. Might get him done by the 9. Possibly being done by a 9 or a jack. 5. Oh, there we go. $3.87 are out. $3.97 in total for a $1.10 entry. So we're 3 times the money. That's what it's all about. As long as we come out on top, we get ourselves some free dough. Okay, well that concludes this little stream sesh. We will get back on there. Please like and subscribe, anyone that does get on there and view. If you give us a little bell button, I think it rings the bell for us when we go live each day. We go live probably maybe 2 or 3 times a day, depending on how the tournaments go. All right, have fun, guys. Catch up with you later.